I'm something you could never be.
What is happening, peeps?
Hello. Hello, Antifa. Didn't see you there. I'm just sharing out the links. Oh, hang on. Hang on. What's happening here? Just to let everyone know, Krabby Chris can't make it tonight because Skype has fucked his life. Microsoft bought it out. It's all been a bit of a tits up with that lot. Is what it is. What can you do? You know what I mean? So, is what it is. I'm just going to send out a couple more links.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm done. Right, it's my links done. And that's,
Did you do the Twitter?
Yeah, I've done the Twitter because we're on that shite now. Ugh.
Yeah. Swifty Jamie 07, mate. If you want, come to the YouTube. If you're wondering how you're not seeing everyone talking and that, all that you can see on the screen is that just down below me is people on YouTube. So come over here, mate, if you want.
By the way, people, look at that.
Yeah, I only got two. That's been giving me sick heartburn, man. Owls. Bad.
What, indigestion and that, like fucking your stomach?
Just owl fucks with me, man.
You need to come off them for a little while. You need to stop drinking for a good while. Like, give yourself 2 weeks off. Jump on the treadmill or cycle, whatever you want to do, and just burn it out of you.
You see that new bike I got, innit? Yeah, I'm going to start cycling some more.
Yeah, definitely. It's too cold at the minute. It ain't enjoyable. That's a problem.
Yeah, shit.
I find it hard. I find it hard to jump on the bike in this weather because it's just so cold and horrible. It's not enjoyable. In the summer, it's lovely, just cruising about on the bike, going down south.
Well, in the summer, that's when my bike broke. So I've just got this new one. Apparently, it was unfixable. It's just fucked. Like, I had fucked it. What's going on, Timothy? See, now I know. Now I know that's you.
Can you can still see me, can't you, bruv? And I can pull up the YouTube like this, can't I? It ain't fucking with the stream, is it?
What do you mean?
So I can pull up my YouTube comments and shit.
Yeah, it should be fine. I think. Try it. Should be fine.
I am.
What's going on, Danny Byrne? See, like, I'm saying it now. I'm saying it now.
As always, Danny Byrne. As always, man's a legend. Oh shit! That's it. I've muted myself now. Oh, fair maiden and all. Gotta love me, fair maiden. She's a babe. Honestly,
Luke Caged it is, mate. Swifty Jamie, 07. Luke Cage, and the show is called Brothers Uncaged.
Yeah.
I am trying to share it to you. Actually, let me get over to Twitch quick.
What's happening? Yeah, elephant in the room. Billy Painter. What's happening, Bill? You good? Right, fair mate. Yeah, Patrick McMahon. You good? I can't. Fair mate. Yeah, he's McMahon, isn't it? McMahon. I think that's the way to say it. It's like Vince McMahon, isn't it? It's spelled like McMahon or something like that.
Yeah, McMahon.
McMahon. Patrick, right.
So, right, whilst we're just sitting here,
Man.
I'll pull up some stories.
Book, Panicki. Hello, Pete. What's happening? Book, Panicki.
So I've got a social war off it. Yeah. Oh my god, this is kicking off. My Facebook kicks off. I tell you, because I went to school with some Muslims and that, and they don't like what I share. Obviously, when I'm talking about grooming gangs and shit, they hate it. But I share a post, and one of them comments like defending it.
You don't just share it, do you? You don't just share them. You share all kind of paedophiles, all kind of bad stories, and what really goes on in the fucking world.
So I'm like against like the Catholic Church and how it could be like, you know, a bit noncy. So I don't care. I just share whatever the fuck I want. But for some reason I get accused of just targeting them. And one of them tried it with me a few months back, and I just smashed him with about a month. It was only 1 month, and I had shared like 20 paedophiles that weren't nothing to do with Muslims. And they just shut up once I shared it. Well, no, they tried it a little bit, tried carrying on with it. No, like blah, blah, blah. What can you possibly say to that? But they still tried it. But anyway, the latest one is about the Labour boroughs, the ones that, you know, Labour's in charge of. And, yeah, they've got something against that. They call it bullshit or something. But it's just pathetic. Like, this is what I shared for everyone to see. I've got to cover up some names there. But there you go. What do these cities and towns have in common? And it's Labour. And then, but they also have grooming gangs getting away with shit there. So it was like, that's bullshit. Well, you know, it's not.
No, it's not bullshit. What you're talking is bullshit.
But now, yeah, people are just commenting on there for me now. So I'll just let it roll.
It's not bullshit, yeah. It's not bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
Hey, what's happening, Lee? Lightning Lee Garrett's in here.
But you know what it is with these people? What's happening, Lee? You have to do their research for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, listen, man, I know about this. I actually look into it. And a lot of you guys on the stream right now share shit. So you're educating me all the fucking time. And it's like, I've got access to that. You know, so they're just dumb as fuck. And they want me to, like, you know, prove it. It's like, well, I'm doing your research for you, man. Like, just do your research.
Yeah, I'm going to check my inbox, see if anyone's thingy and wants to come on.
You're Northern Irish. Nice one, man. Spooky trash. Is anyone coming on? Nah, Lee, we got a problem. Someone couldn't sort out their Skype account. I can't remember. Sorry. Luke, what was the guest's name?
It was Cravy Chris. He was supposed to be coming on, but his Skype account's being a cunt, so...
So, yeah. It's open mic night, Lee, so... You know...
Is what it is.
Anyone's welcome.
Anyone wants to come on, just drop me a thing on Telegram or whatever.
Dan in the house with the share, like, subscribe, and click the bell end. Oh, click the bell. He didn't say bell end. I just read bell end. touch the bell end for them notifications. Oh, that's gonna stick now. That's what we've got to say to people. Touch the bell end.
Yeah. Click the bell end and make sure you subscribed. Yeah.
What's going on, Peter? How you doing, mate? Patrick, what's happening?
Peter, what's happening, Pete?
Toon lady in the house.
Yeah. So, I had loads of questions lined up for Chris, so I've got to think of some news now.
I can pull up some news. So, Extinction Rebellion launches plans for 12 days of crisis.
For when?
I have no idea. I haven't even read it, man, but I just see it today and I was like, these bellends.
What's happening, Ferry? What's happening? He's all the way from Holland. My brother's from Holland. Yeah. Oh, that was a terrible accent, wasn't it? Fuck, that was rotten. That was absolutely rotten.
Extinction Rebellion is gearing up for seasonal. Sorry, go on. What was you saying?
Davy Russell. He wants to come on.
Who's Davy Russell?
Ah, bruv, Daisy Russell's a legend of the movement, legend. And I haven't spoken to him yet. Like, me and him have only sort of conversed on a few occasions. Like, he knows Vinny very well. Vinny's done a lot of good stuff for him, and Davy's got a lot of wisdom for Vin. So yeah, man, I think.
Does he share my hatred for Vincent?
Yes, yeah.
Good.
We both hate Vinny with a passion. He's got.
That's not true. That's not true, everyone. I'm fucking about.
Yeah, I've WhatsApped you his Skype name, so you can just bell him up in a minute.
Cool. All right.
What's happening, Penders? Penders.
Yeah, Extinction Rebellion is gearing up for seasonal disruption. Action.
Everyone's Christmas.
12 days of crisis. The Climate Action Group's latest plans is set to start on November 30th with the Paint the Streets event before 12 days demonstration begins at the start of next month. So, like, they're just going to pour that red... Someone's already done this before. I know I've seen this. Pouring red paint over yourself as if it's blood. So it's someone's already done that, mate. Like, I think it's something new.
What's that about? You know what I mean? What? They could just chuck paint over themselves and then what? I'll tell you one thing they won't do. They won't come to Canning Town again.
No,
it's fucking broken.
It wouldn't be paint poured over them. It would be their own blood.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You have real blood, then you can't do it again. You're gonna get banged, bruv. Here's the thing, yeah. What does that do? You know, you chuck paint over yourself, you send a message to everyone.
Yeah, no, it's just groovy.
We've had thousands of years, and you think chucking paint over yourself, going on like Neil Buchanan, this is an art attack, is going to stop people eating fucking steak? No, no chance. Not going to happen.
Totally retarded, mate. Totally fucking retarded.
It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop China chucking fucking plastic in the ocean. That's not going to work. And you're not going to make Mother Nature stop defrosting the earth. Sorry.
I know. It's just like...
Way. The seasons are changing. Everything's changing.
We've just come out of the Ice Age. This is like, you know, it is... They'll go around, all these academics, because that's what they are. They're people that have come out of fucking uni. Brainwashed idiots.
I WhatsApped you Dave's name, by the way. Skype name.
Yeah.
Oh, you have opened it?
No, I haven't opened it. But we're doing the news, aren't we? Or does he want to come on and do it with us?
10 mins. I'll just message him and say, give us 10 mins. So
yeah. He should be watching, eh?
Give us 10 minutes. We'll just finish this chat and then we'll chuck you on as soon as we run out of bullshit to talk about.
I've got it. So
it's all got it. You're ready. Just wait by your Skype. Get you on. I promise. Got to have this legend on. I love him.
Crusty, mate. Looking forward to meeting you.
Dave, go down the old shop and get yourself a couple of beers if you ain't got none, because you need beers to come on this show.
Get yourself some berries, mate.
Drinking tea, geese.
Yeah, it ain't right. And if anyone else has got any plans to come on, they better go and grab some fucking beers.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
yeah, they're just talking shit. I'm just sick of these fucking idiots, and they just need to sort.
Glue their bollocks to the side of the trains. Glue your bollocks to the side of the trains, and then we'll get see what the fuck happens then. You wankers. You won't be doing it again with a lump of Gorilla Glue stuck to the glass. Pull your fucking knackers off. You wouldn't do it then, mate.
Pull your tongue out my arsehole. Sorry.
Yeah, Josh Brown's right. It is a school night. But you got to do it, man. You got to come on. I call this, it's a social lubricant. It makes me more chatty. Whether I chat shit or you like what I say, that's down to you. That's objective. But this...
I ain't read this one either. I should probably read stuff before I put it up, but it's safe. I'm just saying, like, I should probably read it so I understand what's going on. Right, what's this crap? Why is it doing that to me?
What happened now?
So, robber robbed by a victim.
Soldier.
Robber robbed by a victim during supermarket raid. It kills it. Wait, let me share this.
What, someone jacked the robber?
Yeah, mate. Can you see that now? Can you see my screen?
No, I ain't got it on.
No, look. Have a look at your screen. I've shared my screen. Can you see?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Hang on. Robber, victim. So, this geezer's in there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, mate.
Oh, that slippery little worm. Quality, though. He dropped all that money out of his
He's just
fucking...
like looking at him crawling out. Taking that chance, though.
Look at him.
Imagine if the geezer clocked him and just went, fuck you, man, bang. Shot him in the kneecap or something.
Everything. He risked everything for that.
Yeah, he literally did. Oh, mate, that's fucking jokes.
Oh, fuck.
That was better than I thought it was.
Did you see the way he got through that turnstile as well?
Yeah, he just slipped through it.
Ah, shit. Oh, that was great. Wicked. Hey, what's happening, Phil?
Oh, this is a fucking win. A win.
Yeah, look. Like he's going to get away with that. Wearing that fucking hat. Like, do you think he even knew he was on camera? Like, no mask, no nothing. No effort made for that robbery. No effort to get himself killed. Nah.
Yeah, just ridiculous. But, bruv, this is a win. Furious parents accused Nursery of discrimination after staff introduced 100% vegan menu for all kids. Fucking sick. What a win. Like, you need this, man. This is what people need to be doing, standing up. And there's actually a talk. Is Streets in the chat? Yeah.
Yeah, Streets is in it.
It's a Streets, man. What you shared with me, and we're going to get Streets on the podcast pretty soon.
Yeah.
And, yeah, we need to start talking up and telling people what we want our kids to be taught. So, fuck veganism.
Listen, you know what happens in these schools now? You know, with the sex education. Mm-hmm. You know, they want to teach them at, what was it, fucking 6 years old or something?
Yeah, so that's what me and Streets are going to talk about.
Oh, I'll save it
that
for
was
them.
What it was, yeah.
Yeah, I'll save it for them. But basically, I'm just not keen on this. And parents need to take a stand. Do you want your kids taught about, you know, gay and sex and men on men and all that sort of stuff when they're kids? No. Like, let them hit through puberty first, and then you start having that conversation, you know? Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's just...
What's happening?
Let them be fucking children. And also, like, if they've got a, you know... Well, obviously, they've got a mum and dad. But, like... Well, I'm saying obviously. But some of these kids are brought up with fucking Elton John and his boyfriend. So,
I mean, that's debatable. I'm not overly keen on it, but the thing is, if you've got two great dads over a shit mum, a shit dad, like as a normal sex couple, what would you rather the kid brought up with? Two great dads who love them to bits and bring them up right, or a fucking pair of skagheads out there in some estate, fucking beating them and not taking care of them, baby pea shit? You know what one you pick?
Well, no. Like, choosing a lesser evil is still choosing evil. That's a way I've always seen it, right? Like, there's no choice in that situation. But you have to look at both cases and go, they're both fucking wrong. Like, to me, this is just my opinion. But for me, it's like, what went wrong with them skagheads? Like, sort yourself out.
Yeah.
Like, that's a wrong situation. And for me, these are the kind of people that look at loads of things and go, that ain't natural. This ain't natural. You shouldn't eat this because it's not natural. You shouldn't do this. It's not natural. And it's like their whole situation, their whole lifestyle is not fucking natural. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't like none of it. It's not natural.
That's up to you. I mean, I get, it's not the natural course of things, but whatever. Like, they're born that way, so that's that. There's nothing they can fucking do about it. I believe that. I genuinely believe there's nothing they can do about it. You're gay, you're gay. But if you bring up the kid right, and it's not all this perverse LGBT bullshit, and you bring them up, pucker, and they're taught, and they're taught everything's right. We were born this way, whichever way you were fucking born. I'd rather that over a fucking pair of skagheads on the estate, And I know I'm comparing what you call evil versus evil, but I still think that as long as they bring up the kids right, I don't see a lot wrong with it. I won't lie and say, I know some fucking blinding geezers that are gay. They're some of the best blokes you ever fucking meet in your life. Proper blokes as well. Not like, they're not all jumping about like fairies and wearing silly underwear and fucking around and making a show of themselves. They're just normal guys that are fucking happen to be gay. Top blokes. Like, genuinely, I trust them with my life. I don't see wrong with it. As long as they're brought up right, you know what I'm saying. Sean Blackwell enjoying the live stream. Hello, Sean. What's that? He's in the bath, geezer. You should go live in the bath. I did. And Lee Garrett said, "Fuck dinosaurs." What are? Come on, Lee. You ain't spoiling dinosaurs for us now, are you? You've already spoiled talcum powder and 5G.
What does he mean by that?
Dinosaurs done wrong. Come on, mate. And yeah, cheers, Nico Suave. I knew you would. Patrick, well, that is well said, lads, because what they're doing in the schools now is they teach them young and they keep them down, so when they grow up, they don't know any different. Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't agree with teaching kids about gay and all that too early. Let kids be fucking kids. Like Haggis said, sex is not an education, it's a human instinct. That's right. That's a very good point. That should be the parents' responsibility. Schools are for education, not for indoctrination. Fuck me, that's a great statement. I agree with that completely. So I'm trying to get through all these, Patrick. Yeah. There's always been mummy and daddy, not Johnny and Tommy.
It's true.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I kind of know what you're saying, but I'd rather,
No, the one I say is it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
Adam and Steve, yeah.
That's the one I say.
It's up to the parents to educate children, not leftists. Well, you say that, Daz, but then there's them shitty parents that don't teach their kids properly. And they don't fucking teach them, and they don't do their fucking jobs right. And then it does become kind of the government's obligation to step in, like social services and all that. Like we had Katie Jane Swallow on the other week and told us the bad side of the social services, but there really is a good side. Still yet to get someone from social services on to tell us what their side is. It. Yeah, man. Yeah, fuck. That's very sick. Jurassic Park, bro. Look, it's a classic film. Yeah, give what's his name a call. Give him a tinkle. Give him a tinkle.
All right, did you see that one quick? Mattel launches the new transgender Barbie doll. Did you see that?
No,
I don't know if it's fake news. It's probably fake news. But
I'll stop buying Mattel if they do that. No.
Yeah.
No.
It's more than likely fake news, but whatever.
Luke bum caged. Luke bum caged. That could be.
That's something I would come out with.
Yeah, Luke bum caged.
Beat me to that one.
Every illusion is not just the dinosaurs. Rabbit holes go deep like my ex. Oh, Jesus, Elliot. Too much information, son. I'm joking. But aggressive LGBT, yes, it is wrong. Like, I don't like it when it's... Why have they got to do this, though? Lump lesbians, gay, trans, all into this big group like a fucking trans person is the same as a gay geezer. It really ain't. And a lesbian is not the same fucking thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there is a big difference between lesbians and gays. Yeah. Why they got to be lumped together like that? One of them eats sausage, one of them eats fish. There's that, you know, whatever. No, but you know, the gay geezers, they can be really feminine. Like, you get me, yeah? Like, when a gay geezer turns up at a party and that,
yeah, they're
like, you don't lie, bruv. You get a bit excited. You're like, oh, shit, here he comes. And he comes through like, hi, guys. Oh, and he wants to dance and he's getting, who wants a shot? Who wants a shot? You know, they're on it. Lesbian walks in, like, just standing out, talking to no one, tattoo on her neck, you know.
Sparking a cigar.
You know, she's going to get political in a minute. Oh,
yeah.
Go. You know.
Not enough rights.
I'm talking in generalities here, right? I'm just talking in general. I know they're not all the same, but they're not like what you see in the pornos either. You know, them lesbians. Yeah. You know, we all like them lesbians, but
they don't exist. They're doing it for money.
Yeah, you know, they come in like, you know, and it, you know, always looking like John Goodman from Roseanne. You remember him? John Goodman in Roseanne. That's what they look like. They've got like that checkered shirt on and that.
Yeah.
And jeans and boots, and they're coming in bit fat and that, and you know, you're scared to say anything. You're sort of like, oh shit, you know. Yeah. But if you go, who's
too
a
delicate.
Lesbian? What do you mean? Who's a lesbian? Like, oh shit. You went, who's gay? Gay gays go guilty. He fucking love it, wouldn't he? Oh, it's me.
You can't.
You know what I mean? There's a difference. They're like, and they're always happy in that. They're always happy because they're with their mates all day. Like, it's a geezer with another geezer all day. It's like, fucking busting jokes, farting. Woo. You know, lesbians with women all day. So they're fucking, you know, sorry, but I'm going to shut up now.
No, it's just,
listen, I
stampede going through the house.
Just saying.
Right. So.
Just saying. Yeah, I mean. The term is diesel dykes. You know what I mean?
That link you've sent me does not work. Can you send another one or add me?
Yeah, I think he's got the name wrong. Hang on, I'll get Davey on. Don't worry. Yeah, Davey, we're live now. That name's wrong. It's not working. Send another one or add me brother. I'm going to send you my brother's name. All right. Right. You got to WhatsApp me your name, bruv, and I'll forward it to him.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Let me just put. I'll be right back. We've not gone anywhere, peeps. It's just I want this to be a bit little private, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. Got to be all discreet, you know.
So.
Yeah. Daz has got a point. There are a lot of gay people that are actually fucked off with the LGBT stuff.
Yeah. I can't stand all in your face bullshit. I just, you know, I don't like it.
It does. Oh, sorry, I keep burping. Sorry. You know what I mean?
What really grinds my gears?
You know what really grinds my gears? Shit. The school system is an indoctrination process. Why can't kids just grow up naturally and decide their sexual orientation when they are of an informed age instead of having it pushed upon them? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You people get it. You know what I mean? We've got to be in the real world here. Happy days. What's going on, darling? Did you hear about the judge in Birmingham today with the taking away parents' rights to take our children out of the equality lessons? What? Fuck off. Equality lessons. What's that mean? Why you got to be taught about equality?
Oh.
Listen, there's two simple rules in life. Take responsibility and don't be a cunt. Simple. Take responsibility for yourself, right? And don't be a cunt. And when I say don't be a cunt, I mean don't be a prick to someone. For
it's just dumb as fuck. It's like, what has my kids got? What have you got to do with what I want my kids to learn?
What's equality? Listen, sorry ladies out there. None of yous are going to run the 100 meters in under 10 seconds like Usain Bolt.
Yep.
You're never going to beat Usain Bolt. Not one of yous on this planet. I'm not going to fucking beat him either. And I've accepted that. I'm fine with that. Listen, I weren't born in Jamaica. I ain't got melanin in my skin and whatnot. I'm not black. And I can't fucking run the 100 meters. Right? Usain Bolt has probably realised that he's never going to win World's Strongest Man. But he's fine with that and all. And he knows that he's not going to beat Michael Phelps in a fucking swimming pool. And Michael Phelps knows he's not. So we're not equal. So stop pretending we are. We have equal opportunities. You want to fucking be a basketball player. You've got the right to try. But if you're a little fat Jewish bloke, you're probably not going to make the NBA. Sorry. I'm not going to make the NBA. It's not going to happen. So fucking deal with it. Life wasn't meant to be fair. It isn't fair. I couldn't decorate a Christmas tree like my bird could. It's not going to happen.
I am genuinely gutted that I can't do it.
If I chuck that up, it looked like a pile of shit. And no one would ever buy it. No one would ever buy a Christmas tree I made, trust me. And I'm sorry, I can't bake a cake like, what's his fucking name? The fat geezer on the telly, Paul with the blue eyes. He's nice looking, but he's fat. You know what I mean? He's like a dilf, isn't he? He's a dilf. The fat geezer, Paul Hollywood, that's it. Why couldn't I think of Hollywood? I'm never going to bake a cake like that, cunt. Just ain't going to happen. So life weren't fucking meant to be equal, and it ain't. So stop fucking kidding yourselves. Stop indoctrinating our kids like, oh, you know, you can do anything you want. Look, listen, I might have wanted to go to the moon, but that fucking ship sailed a long time ago. Not going to happen. The closest I'm getting to the fucking moon is the block of cheese in the fridge. End of. And that's my rant over. Some things are just meant to be and they fucking ain't, you know? Shut the fuck up about it. Gonna cry. Darling, listen, I'm not going to be as organised as a woman. Women in my life save my life all the fucking time. We've said this many a time, right? Without them, bruv.
Yep.
Organising, getting the fucking shit in order, bills paid, this, that, and the other. We'd be dead, wouldn't we? Or we'd be still doing stupid fucking shit and shitting down people's chimneys and whatnot. You know, that's what we're good at. And there's no reason for us to be good at it. But trust me, me and my brother couldn't survive without the women in our lives. Trust me. But at the same time, you know, there's a bump in the night. Who's got to go and check it out? Me.
Yeah.
You know, that's the fucking way it is, darling. So men and women shouldn't be rivals. We should complement each other. You know, there's a bump in the night. I'm the cunt. Let's go and check it out. Yeah. You know, like, yeah, babe, there's 3 of them and they've got bats. You know, she's going to be laying in bed. Nothing's going to happen to her. I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me and all my shit taken. You know, that's the way it is. That's what we're meant for. So all that other stuff you do for us, you know, call it a service charge. You know, because, you know, the fucking boat sinks in the middle of the ocean. We go down with a cello player. Yeah, you get to escape with the kids on the fucking lifeboats.
Yeah.
You know, we've got to fucking stand there in our tuxedos, you know, like we're fucking ice proof.
What was
So
that meme I see about the Titanic? Yeah.
that's it, you know.
It was like, did you just assume my gender? Like, you know, like, yeah, I am a female. What are you talking about? Don't assume my gender. That's what in 2019 it would be, Titanic.
Fuck's sake. Lee Garrett spoiled another thing for me. He said, just to correct you, the moon isn't made of cheese. Well, I went to school in East London. Blame the school. You know, I thought it was made of fucking cheese. Jesus killed another dream. Lee Garrett, the dream killer.
Dream killer.
Lee the dream killer Garrett. That's his name now. No more like
killing
Garrett.
dreams.
Lee the dream killer Garrett. That's it. Don't vote for Lee Garrett.
What was that thing TRR was sharing about earlier? Migrants will have to wait 5 years for benefits and won't be able to enter the UK without a job after Brexit. That would be fucking fantastic.
David Russell gone.
But I think it is fake news. Has anyone confirmed that yet?
What's that? Say that again?
So TRR was sharing something about, specifically Vinny was sharing something about migrants will have to wait 5 years for benefits and won't be able to enter the UK without a job after Brexit.
That's about. Idea.
Fake news, I think.
I think it's fucking fake news.
Yeah. What's up, Coeliac or whatever? Oh shit! I just got an error. What happened?
Penny P, have you heard of transabled people who identify as having a? Yeah, I have heard of transabled people. You got them weird fuckers out there that go and get a limb cut off because they feel they should have a limb cut off. Swear down, that happened in real life. Tell you what happened. Right, this is a true story. Murder investigation story, where this geezer was found in a hospital bed in a flat, right, with his legs cut off from the knee, and he died of gangrene.
What?
Now, what it was, when they investigated it, they're thinking, what the fuck's going on here? There's like a hospital bed, you know, all sorts of thoughts are going to go through your mind as a detective. You're going to think, what the fuck's that about?
Yeah.
You know, is this some sort of cult thing? Is this some sort of body parts scandal? You know, like where they're taking people and chopping them up for parts. They didn't really know what had gone on. Done a bit of digging into his background, his medical history. He'd been going to the doctors for years, swearing that in a past life he had no legs, so he needed them cut off because he can't cope. He don't want his legs anymore.
The fuck?
So he paid someone to do it, like numb him up. He'd got the drugs to make his legs numb and all that. Saw his legs off from the knee with a hacksaw. It got infected because he didn't have the right antibiotics and shit and died of gangrene poisoning. So the person got done for like some sort of manslaughter because they have like degrees of murder in America. And the guy lost his fucking life over not wanting his legs because he had some sort of fucking mental problem. I don't know.
Have you know what that leads me on to? Like, for some reason, it's Is that true?
What, that story?
Yeah.
What, you think I made it up? Just thought it out.
You probably think I made this up. Have you ever heard of phantom limb syndrome?
No. It's a true story, but the way I found out about it, it was on CSI back in the day. You remember when CSI was on Living? That channel Living? I watched it, but all the CSIs are loosely based on real stories. So you dig up the real story, yeah, it really happened. Geezer died of gangrene, yeah. It's madness. So how many foreign workers I come across whose wives are waiting in Spain 3 years till the man has worked here long enough. Loopholes are a joke. Yeah, it's true. They do that. That's it. You tell him, Luke. We patriots love our females. We look after and we don't bashing it up and using and abusing like some people we know. Yeah, that's right, Patrick, mate. That's right. Legless bloke, Oscar Pistorius. Oh, shit. Shooting up his bird in the bathroom and that.
Yeah, so what I was talking about, the phantom limb thing, yeah, is people that people that claim to not be able to control one hand or the other hand, and have like laid in bed and done stuff with their missus, and then like woke up and they're not in control of their hand. That's what they claim. People just type it in phantom limb syndrome. It's fucked.
That is fucked.
Fired Cran. Nice one
I've
for the follow.
Davey Russell. I have messaged him and shit to get him on. It's not working for some reason. He gave me the wrong Skype thing. So if anyone else wants to come on, you know, you're welcome on. But as we said, we're having a good convo anyway. It's not too thingy. Hello, chaps. Andrew Collin, right? He said, hello, chaps. Just got back from home. My solicitor friend. I just got back from home from my solicitor friend. Fuck, guys. I found out something fucking disturbing. Go on, Andrew. What you found out, Goose? Red's in here. What's happening, Red? G-man.
Fired Cran. Nice one, man. Thanks for the host. We just got hosted on Mixer.
Oh, fuck me. Thank you. Cheers. Jesus. Really appreciate that. Luke will be legless after a few beers, League. I've got anonymous Geordie. Always giving it to me. I like it. That is a good... I'll tell you what. You've got to get in the shipyard, bro. Oh.
Who, me? I've had shipyard.
Yeah, but it's from Portland, Maine, USA.
The USA.
So it is made of cheese. Thank you, Daz. Daz is the dream maker. Daz is the dream maker. Lee is the dream killer. He's always ruining my fun. Wales, SAS. I can't stand control my hand. Hang on. I can't read tonight. Fuck's sake. What is wrong with me? I'm being proper dyslexic tonight. Right. I can't control my hand after a few Fosters. Wales, SAS.
You're talking about the phantom hand thing.
Wales, SAS. Get off the Fosters, son. Get off the Fosters. Go and get some of this stuff that actually tastes of something. Tell you now, I'm doing you a favour there. I'm not caning you out. Trust me when I say that. And Patrick Mann, he said, I took some Viagra, and someone told me that that'll make me hard, but I couldn't move the fingers for 3 days. I like them. Do you know what? I really like silly jokes. I love silly jokes.
Fuck, hold on. I think you're going to have to watch that for a sec.
SAS base about 3 miles away from me. Fucking hell. Really?
I just got messaged by someone.
Jewel Face Monkey. Can't we have Charlie Big Potatoes on, Luke? I've invited him on. Jewel Face Monkey. I've told him. He said to me, he said to me jokingly, you know, you'd have to get me on one day. And I was like, dude, you can come on any time. National socialist or not, this is about freedom of speech, this thing. I might not agree with what you say, but you've got a right to say it. So come on. We'll expose you. In whichever way that goes is up to you. But, you know, we ain't going to come on here and pander to you and agree with you. If we disagree with you, we'll say disagree with you. So get your ass on here. You want to say some shit? And
Lee Garrett just messaged me. I'm pretty sure he's hinting. He's hinting.
Mr. Garrett, you coming on, son?
I'll ring him.
Ring him up. Right, let me have a wee while you ring him. All right. I'll be back in a minute, people. Love yous.
Hang on, my Skype's just spazzed out, man. Let's get him on. Stop counting off my screensaver. I like my screensaver, man. And it's not a screensaver anyway. I don't know how to stop ringing you. Just. Let me just remove from. Oh, it's spazzed out. Yeah, I like it, man. Fucking hell, he's the Donny. Ricardo Milos.
Ricardo Milos. Oh shit.
Yeah.
That guy. That sick guy.
Ricardo, mate. Ricardo.
Bro,
what's going on, Mike?
Try and get him on the show. Try and get him on the show. Uncle Ricardo. Listen, don't worry.
They're all hating on it.
Ricardo.
Bruv, can you back me up? They're hating on me. Can you turn your webcam back on as well?
My webcam is on.
Turn it off and back on again. It's gone off for some reason.
Fuck. What about now?
It's still off. Let me ring you.
Hang on, I'll turn it off. Yeah, one sec.
Hang on, what the fuck's happened here? Bear with me, peeps. Bear with me, just sorting things out. Skype's really just spazzed out.
Hello.
That's better. That's better. Sorry about that. That went proper weird for a sec.
That's all right.
So yeah, we're just waiting on Lee. Lee's probably gone to get some beers or something. Knob Goblin, the IPA one.
Oh, it's so good. People, if you ain't been on this, you've got to get on it. And look how icy it is. Can you see the frost on it? You know what I mean? This shit gets me in the mood for Christmas. I can't wait for Christmas. I get double excited about Christmas.
Well, summer, man. I just love summer. Summer's for me.
I'm one of them winter people.
Yeah.
I'm one of them silly cunts that loves the cold and the winter, and I just love it.
I hate it.
Captain Morgan's. Yeah, I had a Captain Morgan's tonight, but I never had it with cherry coke. That sounds all right.
Fire catcher, do you mean, Haggis?
Luke, yeah. Peter Curry, I've had Nuki Brown. We call it man about a dog, right? Man about a dog. I know about Nuki Brown. Don't you worry, son. I love Nuki Brown. I get it quite often. When I'm in a pub, it's often the only, like, if you go into one of them shit pubs, it's often the only ale they'll do there, like Nuki Brown or Courage. So I'll settle for them. But I know about that.
That Nuki Brown, I'm going to see a man about a dog, and then the other ones are going to see a woman about a pussy, innit? Innit?
I don't know. That's a new one for me. You're teaching me about some fucking shit there.
It's not a thing. Going to see a man about a dog.
You know about that. King Goblin. Yeah, mate. G-Man knows. G-Man knows. I was in Sainsbury's today eyeing up the King Goblin. I thought, do I get a King Goblin or do I wait to go to Tesco's and then grab a Hobgoblin IPA and a normal Hobgoblin? I was like, I'm going to grab one of them. But I do love me King Goblin as well. It's the strongest one they do, actually.
King, yeah.
It's the strongest one they do.
What is that?
King Goblin.
That's 5.3. I meant alcohol volume. That's 5.3.
I think it's like nigh on 6% King Goblin.
Fuck that ain't bad.
No, it's nice though. You've had it. I've bought it at the barbecues before.
I know. I'm just not keen on it. It's a bit tastier than Hobgoblin, just the normal Hob.
Yeah.
But I'm not massively keen on Hobgoblin anyway.
Oh, what's Andrew Collins saying? Get my reply you requested a minute ago. Oh yeah. Sorry. Where is it, brother? I'll have a look up because I went to the bog, so I may have missed it. We get lots of comments in it. Where is it, Colin? Yeah, he said something had happened to him today, and I want to go back to it. I know, listen, our conversations are so random. We sort of jump from thing to thing.
Jumping from, yeah.
Oh fuck! I've gone.
Thingamajiggy to thingamajiggy.
Andrew, I can't find it, mate. I'm really sorry. Just chuck it on here again, bruv. About your solicitor meeting. Sorry. Hey, what's happening, Truth Teller? What's going on?
Going on, mate. Good to see you.
Top man.
What you got on? Not a lot, mate. We had someone cancel on us, so we're going to do an open mic night, and Lee Garrett's offered to come on. We did have another guy offered to come on, but we'll see what happens later.
Lightning Lee Garrett. Yeah, this is open mic, so anyone wants to jump on for half hour and shit, you can, man. Like, there's no big here.
You'll pop on. All right, we'll see what happens with Lee, and then yeah, mate. Always a pleasure.
I might have to get this girl in here one day. This proud girl.
You're a bat. Oh, mate, fucking hell. Tim's a bat as well. Nice one, mate. All right, we'll give Lee another 5. Lee, what's going on with you, mate? I lay money. He's run to the shop to get a couple of bevies. That's what he's done. Yeah. By the way, if you want to jump on, you got to have Skype, and it's obviously got to be someone we kind of know anyway, because we don't want people jumping on trolling. Trusted. Oh, a couple of minutes. So Lee's still here. Yeah, Lee. No worries, mate. We'll keep that open for you. Just yeah. Can have a freeway.
Have a freeway.
Me, Lee, and Luke can have a freeway, and you can watch.
Ooh.
Truth Teller getting saucy. Getting
dirty in here, mate.
Getting Ricardo'd, mate. I think that calls for a little bit of that. Oh, bro, 2 jokes. One sec.
No worries. Yeah, sweet. Me, Lou, and Luke can have a free. Yeah, you know that. Next week, getting in there. They hurry up, man. I wonder what t-shirt he's gonna wear tonight. Wonder.
What's that?
Wonder what t-shirt Lee's gonna wear tonight. He's always got one of them anti-5G t-shirts and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, where's my fucking t-shirt, Lee?
Oh, here we go. Andrew Collins said, right, so we're going back to that. Sorry about the ski whiff conversation. But she is working on a case where the daughter has now become the new wife, as the wife has become too old, fat and ugly. I said, that's wrong. And she went to the cupboard and pulled out 3 file boxes full of the same. So what? So the old man's had enough of the old cow, so he's gone for the young calf now. And now, you know, he's give the wife the elbow. Right, I've had enough of you. You're worse for wear. So he's going for his own daughter or someone else's daughter.
Mate, that's when you just need to pull out a shotgun and just go bang.
Fuck that, man. What is going on?
That needs a petrol bomb to the face.
Fuck. Fucking dude. Everyone's loving and love-hating your...
I know. They fucking love it. Jeez. And it's not a screensaver. It's a fucking desktop background. Screensavers when you leave your computer for a while and then it, you know.
Do you know what happens? I think the numbers of people drop when you put it up, bro.
Yeah, like... I bet. Fucking haters.
Get a sense of humour, you fucks.
Hating.
Get a fucking sense of humour. Hey, what's happening, Samuel Corcoran? Oh, I know who that is. Oh, shit, I just clocked. What's happening, Sam? Yes, mate, this dude. Top dude. I ain't going to say too much because he might want to keep himself quiet, but this geezer, I love this geezer. He's a top dude. Top dude. Don't fuck with Sam. Built like a brick shithouse and can fucking punch like a fucking rhino.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you.
He's a top dude. I love this dude. Yeah, man. I clocked it when that name was like, I know. Shit. Yeah, I know who the fuck that is. Yeah. Let's have a poll to have it removed.
They want it removed.
It's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. He's a dude.
Let's have a look. What other ones I've got? I ain't got any ones as sexy as that. Let's have a look.
One I can sit with. Does it make people that uncomfortable? Does it?
It must do, man. Like, it's just Ricardo. Like, it's a meme.
I know, man. It's
just a fucking meme.
What's he do?
What do you let me give some background to this guy. So, like, he was a Brazilian, like, lap dancer. And he had a website that you could go to and to see it. So some genius has gone on there and found that. And it's just a video of him doing that, showing what he's got to offer. And then they just made a meme out of it. Because of that, like, that little look he does, like. It's just...
Look at me. It's repulsive.
Repulsive.
You're only going to make us want to do it more. You're going to make us want to do it more.
Oh, mate.
It tickles me. I'll tell you, it is disturbing, but it tickles me in that way. You've got to think, right? These trolls that took his videos and started putting them as memes and made them into these YouTube videos ruined his career. Like, they've ruined his life. He came off the internet. He took it all down. He was trying to file lawsuits to get it removed.
He went missing. He's still missing now, but, like, someone's clocked one of his accounts and you can see when they've logged on. And so he's still out there somewhere, or someone's got access to his account because he's logged on, like, not long ago. So people are trying to find him. They're trying to find this guy, but he's just stopped. He's gone on the missing. You
know what I want to do? I want to pay Vinny to do that dance and make a meme of me doing it. Like,
what's funny as well is, like, you know, people
on Vinny the thong, and then have Vinny doing all that, like, you know, that what's he do? Like that fucking, and then
yeah, like he's doing push-ups at one point.
I'll pay.
What's funny? I can't have that as my background during the day, so I only put it on for the stream. And I done it last time as like a thingy. I wanted people. Yeah, it worked anyway. But now I've kept it. But like everyone's whinging about it. Not everyone. Tim's alright with it.
Yeah, Tim said he'll find him for us. He's going to go South America soon. Yeah, he's going to find the cunt. Like, find him. Tim, find him,
Find him, please, mate.
Just tell him how much we want him on the show. I will pay him. I will learn Portuguese and get him on the show, and I'll have to chat with him and get it fucking translated for you. Like, whatever it takes. That's what I mean. Just I'll get him if we can get him on.
Sweet, Tim.
Right,
what's going on, Lee? Because time's ticking, mate. Are you still coming on?
Yeah.
He said it'd be a couple of minutes, so if not, I think I'll get someone else on quick, and then Lee can come on later.
Get Tim.
Timmy.
Michael Page in the house. Clint runs his account.
What? Oh,
yes.
Shit.
Yes. There's only one Michael fucking Page. Only one.
Mick YL.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he said he's ready, did he? I missed that. Sorry.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, mate.
We'll chuck Leon. Chuck Leon for half hour.
I apologise, man.
Chuck Leon for half hour, then we'll have Tim on, yeah? Is that it, yeah? We'll do that.
And then ex-truth teller said he wanted to come on at some point as well.
Sweet. We'll get them on.
We're calling Lee. What is happening, Lee?
Hey.
Wait a minute.
What is happening?
How are you doing?
We're doing good, mate. How are you?
Yeah.
I'm tip top.
Yes, mate.
Right then, Ben. What's going on?
You may be familiar with Lee Garrett because we pump his stuff all the time and tell everyone what a liar he is and how he's trying to kill 5G for the world, but we're not going to let him do that and get away with it. Yeah.
You just keep snorting your talcum powder.
I will, because my balls are so soft thanks to the camp. Trust me.
It's not what your last is.
Right.
I thought you'd be wearing one of your 5G tops, dude.
Yeah, where's your 5G?
Oh, but I want him to promote it. So, do you know what I mean? You can buy these. You can actually buy these as well. So get in touch with Lee if you want one. They're pretty sick.
Yeah, and don't forget to not vote for him in the coming election. Yes. So, like we said, all walks of life welcome on this show. This is, this isn't just a right platform. This isn't just a left platform. This is open house, man. Get your shit on here. Whatever you believe, whatever you want to talk about, get on here, and we'll ruin your life.
Yeah,
you know it is.
Fish.
Here it goes. Hey,
there we go, brother. Nice one.
There we go. That's more like it.
Fuck, you got a website as well, leegarrett.co.uk. I ain't even been on there.
Yes, in the middle of getting sorted out now, so it'll be up by Monday, Tuesday. So
nice one.
I can't wait to send it abusive messages from anonymous accounts.
I can't wait to troll you all over it. I'm going to make loads of memes of you and put all over the homepage.
I'm going to get all my fake email accounts and just send in pure abuse.
Bellend, don't vote for Lee.
Lee Garrett threw a banana at me while I was walking down the street. Yeah, shit like that.
Hey. So what's on the agenda? What is your subject?
I want to ask you about your campaign. How's your campaign going?
It's going good, but it's hard work to get out there. Now, I've realised once I started that all these other parties obviously have got loads of money, haven't they? They had all their leaflets all ready. They had everything all sorted, planned, ready. But I'm just been rushing about, trying to do everything. So I'm miles behind compared to the parties, like definitely. So I think it's going to be just a bit of a trial and error on this one, learning curve. Go for it next time.
Listen, I'll tell you what, brother. Never forget this. Never forget I said this, right? But a man that never fucking failed never tried nothing new.
Exactly.
So you fucking take this, you learn from it, you take your knocks, you take your licks, you get yourself fucking back up, pat yourself down, and fucking carry on for the next one.
That's it.
Like, look, you've been honest about it. At least you're not kidding yourself, And that's
the reason I wanted to put that out there, because I'm hearing a lot of people keep saying to us all the time, "Oh, you're gonna win." Like, no, we've got to be realistic here. Like, it's not gonna happen just like that. You know what I mean? I can't just.
You've been honest about it. At least you're
come
not
up with
kidding
it about
yourself.
a month ago that I was gonna run. I can't just come out with right. I'm gonna run in a month. I've got a month's worth of planning for the whole thing to get leaflets now through 70,000 doors. It's a bit of a task. You know what I mean? So obviously, you get a free post with the Royal Mail. So you obviously need all your leaflets in, but I couldn't get 70,000 leaflets done in the short space of time. When we GoFundMe, money was just trickling in, you know what I mean? It was just keep coming in every couple of days. £50 here, £80. I was just trickling in. So by the time I've got all the money here, it's too late. I'm not going to be able to get them in on time. So all I've had to do is just keep printing. There's loads of other people being printing from all over the country for us. And I've just, instead of getting the free post of the Royal Mail, I've just been going out and knocking on every door and speaking to them instead. Yeah. When none of the other parties are doing that. So it may work in my favour.
Just do us a favour. Don't spend any of that money in Greg's because I'm done with him.
Right. Yep, I'd agree with that fully. Just dive into the toilet 2 secs.
for real, brother, I'm glad you're realistic about shit like that, and you're saying where it is and what's gone wrong, whether that's your fault, down to them. It's the way the cookies crumbled, but you got your fucking feet on the ground, and just take that into the next one, so you're better prepared for the next one. You learn from every mistake you've ever fucking made, because it's sparring, bruv. That's what sparring is. You get in there, you get knocked on your ass, you get the fuck back up. Right, I'm not going to do that again. And that's it. You know, you keep your chin tucked.
That's what I'm saying, mate. I've got to think I'm going up against these people. These have been like career politicians all our life, basically. You know what I mean? They've just got these little thing behind them. And the thing was, as well, Luke, is that last year, 70,000 people, like 68,000 people, 68,000 doors who were registered to vote in the constituency where I'm running. Yeah. Last election, over 45,000 of them voted Labour. So, you know, I'm up against it. I've put myself in for a right challenge to even start with, because it's a proper Labour-stricken area. So it's tough to even break that bond down. But that's the reason I hit that area, because if I can try and take a good percentage of the votes away and just give them put the shitters up them, then happy days. That'll do.
Well, that's it. I mean, that's what the Brexit Party did, didn't they? They put the shitters up the rest of them, and they were like, "Oh fuck, shit, we better get rid of Theresa May. We better get, Boris Johnson there and whatnot." And it pushed it in the right direction.
It did work in a way, didn't it? Because they pushed it on a bit, and they're trying to go for it now.
I think so.
Make a break now, isn't it?
So, I mean, I don't trust our politicians for shit. So there's going to come a day when you win, I'm not going to trust you anymore, mate. So
yeah.
Do you know what I was thinking, mate? Do you know if I could get in, right? I know, like when you go in, go down to the House of Parliament, and all them bellends sitting there. That's all they are. Now, to be honest, now like they're all sitting there, and you've got to call them my right honourable friend. There's no chance that I can stand and do that. There's not a chance I can call. There's not one of them honourable. Not one of them in that house is honourable. So I'm going to refuse to do that straight off. I'll be banned out in the first week, probably.
I dare you to go in there and call them supercilious cunts. I dare you.
You know what? The whole point of this is, and I don't think I'm going to be that harsh, but I am going to give them it. Like, if I ever do get in there, I'll be giving them it. I'm not going in there and just going in there to speak and wait me turn and all. I'll just stand and protest in the middle of it and shout over the top of them. Then stand and boo and cry all they want. I'm not really bothered. I thrive off that.
Don't have it at all. I'm going to say a couple of quick hellos. Hello, Red Dog. Hello, Troll Hunter. What's happening, dudes? While they're on, because they're good dudes. I love these boys. Oh, excuse me. Fuck's sake. What are you drinking, Lee?
Not drinking anything. You know, I don't drink them.
Ah, look at him. Okay. Now, good on you.
I'll have a couple more tonight for you, mate.
I use this have a few more for me.
I'll tell you what. For the people that don't know, you're running for Blayford. Is it Blayford? Bladen MP, which is up in the northeast and that. So just for them ones that don't know, the Londoners and the people that are out of the context, that's what we're talking about here.
Have you seen this one? This is the list of doors, yeah. It's unbelievable.
You need to get a tablet, Lee, and get all that on a tablet and a PDF file.
Unbelievable.
Mate, yes.
Absolutely when I first went into this, I didn't expect all of this palaver, what it is like. To be fair, I've like got into it and I went, whoa, what's going on here? Whoa, it's so hard, so stressful, so much like pressure on you, it feels. But that's when I've just thought over the last couple of days, I was proper pressured myself. I've just thought, now whatever happens. It's like at least I've done me all. I've been wandering around in the rain, sometimes on my own when there's been through the days on Mondays and stuff, and there's been no one there. I've just been out on my own posting leaflets, like going out there in the rain, just on my own. So I've done everything I can. I can't do anything more than that.
I'll tell you what, anything worth doing ain't gonna be fucking easy, geez.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, they make it hard on purpose, don't they?
Yeah. If it's easy, then why fucking do it?
Yeah. Exactly.
So.
But I believe it also with the vote, I would have to win by a clear mile for them even to do it. If it was a really on par, like the Brexit vote, 52-48, doesn't matter. They would just change some of the votes and that would be it. And now they would just change it in any way. You know how corrupt they are. I don't trust any of them. I don't trust any single council. I don't trust any member of parliament, any one of them. I was asking them about the counting, the people who count them. And they says, yeah, people can apply to go and do it and all that. But we've had some people there that's been doing it for absolutely years. Something I bet you have. Bet you have. You know what I mean? I bet you've got the same people.
So a good question from Troll Hunter. Troll Hunter always banging the questions, man. What are Lee's priorities for his constituency apart from 5G?
Brilliant thought. Brilliant question. Right, but you know what it is, right? I want to take it. I've got a bit of a weird answer for this, to be fair, because what does my take on stuff matter? The member of parliament is meant to stand up for the people and speak up for the people. So I want to listen to what the people say, what their concerns are. That's going to be my concerns. Whatever the people's concerns are. And I don't think any member of parliament, like, people keep asking us what's my take on stuff. Well, that's relevant? It's irrelevant what I think. It's what yous want with the people. That's what it's all about, and that's what you should be standing up for. It's just these career politicians.
Exactly, and that's what as a kid, I grew up believing in that was what it was all about.
That's what I did as well.
And as you get older, you realise that it's just not. It's not like that at all.
It's not. They just do what they want. I mean, I believe, I don't know anybody that believes in any political party. Every political party is a dictatorship. They write the manifesto out, they stick to that manifesto, and you've got to do that manifesto, and you've got to stick to it. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Well, that's a dictatorship as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
You can't have that. Like I was saying, if say there was like a new housing estate being built in my constituency, some people were whinging about it, some people were for it. Well, have a little mini vote on it for that constituency. Find out who it is. That's a democratic thing to do. Sort it out. They voted that they want the more people voted that they want the housing estate put on there. Go for it. That was it. That's democracy.
You're saying everything what people want, and people have wanted this, and this is the way people, like idiots, think that it does work. And then when you know, you actually look at it, you're like, it doesn't fucking work like that. You're doing exactly what they should have been doing all along.
Exactly. And, that's what I want to do.
It's good
so
to see.
What I'm doing is I'm going in to be a proper MP, not one of these career politician wankers, I'd say. But I'm going to do the proper job what they should be doing, and that is listening to the people and speaking up for the people.
Yeah, damn right. That's what we believe. That's that's what the system should be. That's what we believe it to be. You know.
It should be. And then on top of that, obviously, I'm just gonna, as Luke would say, I'm just gonna go around and lie to everyone.
Yeah. So you're not a politician unless you're lying.
5G's good for you.
You're on the right track.
Talcum powder's okay.
That's the first thing I'm going to do. Ban talcum powder. It's just all from blading.
Just fuck my life up.
Slapping it out of mother's hands like bang.
I'm gonna walk along like that for the rest of my life because I'm fat and that. You know.
Do you know what I might do, Luke? I might go to your constituency next time and just ban Marvel, ban all this other shit.
Oh, mate. Oh, you having that?
Fight and talk that. Do you know what? I'd let him do it at the minute, though. That's the thing.
Lee, you froze, mate. If you want to just turn your camera off and on again. Skype does this sometimes, yeah. Sweet, mate. Nice one.
Someone's calling us.
No, they fucking... you can ban Marvel at the minute. They've gone way too LGBT and fucking politically correct for my liking at the minute. It's since really Disney doing my
Everything has.
That fucking...
Since Disney got involved.
I still ain't watched it. I still haven't watched Captain Marvel, the film, because I refused.
I won't watch it. I won't watch it.
Brie Larson got up there, right? This is what she did. She got up there and accepted an award for some fucking shitty film or whatever the fuck she was in, and said something about white men. She basically said, you know what the problem is these days? Basically, the critics, because basically the critics panned a film called, it was some film about fucking princesses, and it was all black princesses, but the film was terrible. The film was shit. So she said the problem is there's too many old white guys in the thing. 71% of all film critics are white guys. And there's not enough representing from the black communities. And that's, she was like, oh, I'm not hating on white guys, but this is, and it's like, the fuck does it matter? What, you know, like, I mean, how many black girls did we go to school with that went into it, wanted to aspire to be film critics?
And that's the mentality that they push on us. Everyone in the world, it's like, it doesn't matter what race is. Then why does it matter if they're white guys?
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, you're just fucking contradicting yourself. You're just a fucking idiot.
Messed up. Because it's against white people. It's against white people, the whole thing.
But you know what, Lee, I'd push this further and say that, you know what, these white guys ain't doing a bad job for the fucking agenda that they have, because look at what happens when someone does something that they don't like about another race in a film. It's like these critics are the ones mostly bombing, like, oh, fuck this film. Like, so they're doing
It's unbelievable.
That is,
it is unbelievable.
Yeah. I'll tell. Let me give the context for people here, because what I was saying was really like fucking vague, and I don't want it to be vague, and I don't want to be.
Well, this was a long time ago, to be fair. Yeah,
it was. It was a while ago. It was in her Crystal Award for Excellence in Film acceptance speech at the Crystal Plus Lucy Awards Wednesday night. Actress Brie Larson cited USC Annenberg's Critics' Choice study in a call for diversity in entertainment coverage. She said, of the 100 highest grossing movies in 2017, less than a quarter of the critics were white women. Less than 10% were unrepresented men, and only 2.5% were women of colour. Reviews change lives. And am I saying I hate... she said, that was it. Am I saying I hate white dudes? No, I'm not. I don't want to hear what a white man has to say about A Wrinkle in Time. And that was the film. It was called A Wrinkle in Time. And it was panned by the critics because it was shit. And it is shit. I want to hear what a woman...
wrinkle on my buttocks.
A biracial woman has to say about the film. I want to hear what teenagers think about the film. You make a movie that is a love letter to women of colour, there is a chance that a woman of colour does not have access to review and critique your film. So what? Are there gangs of white men at the movie theatres stopping black women getting in? Like, no.
What, you didn't know that? You didn't know that, no?
Oh, that happens, does it?
It happens at Newcastle.
Yeah, it does.
Newcastle.
What the fuck is this bitch talking about? It's absolute nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. I'm sorry.
Absolutely nuts, these people, like. They are crazy. These people have lost their minds.
Nah, it's total crap. Like, how many young black girls want to go on to be movie critics?
I don't know any like that one.
Is it something they dream of and want to do? No, it's a really niche market. It's really niche. It's really like very vague. No one aspires.
They've got to watch all them fucking old black and white films. You know, like
movie.
Yeah, Gone with the Wind and all that. They're not going to be interested in that.
How many white kids fill in you get into year 11 and whatever in school, and you've got to fill in your thing, what you want to be when you're older. Who puts movie critic?
No, it just...
No one has ever put that
Most little girls want to be vets, don't they? Or something like that. And I don't mean veterans.
Yeah. All little girls want to grow up to be simple. Little girls want to grow up to be Timothy Scott. Yeah. No. It's not happening.
We're going to get a bollocking from him next when he gets on.
Low of that, like, there'd be really low statistics of people, young girls that want to grow up to be Timothy Scott.
No, Troll Hunter. I have not seen Watchmen yet, and I refuse to watch Watchmen the series. Watchmen the film and the graphic novel, which I own, I own the graphic novel, and I love Rorschach, and I love the comedian, and I love Dr. Manhattan, but I will not watch that fucking series at all. So don't try and trick me into watching it, because I know what you're doing, and I'm not.
You are right, stubborn bastard.
Context, please.
I'm doing it. It's terrible.
Fill me in. Why? Why is it terrible? Fill me in. I don't know about this. Is it too long?
No, it's not.
Let it off your chest.
The red pill reviews are, and it's been panned by Rotten Tomatoes. The critics have rated it really high, and the audience have scored it really low. So that means it's shit. Basically, it's Watchmen have gone back in time, and they're doing all this white supremacy, Ku Klux Klan thing, and the lead character is a black woman who's empowered, and it's just, if you've seen the original Watchmen film and read the graphic novel, it's a fucking masterpiece.
What is it on? What is it on? What's this on?
I'm telling you what it's on, because I don't want people to watch it. So no. Don't watch the series, watch the fucking film. Go out and buy the Blu-ray of Watchmen and watch that. It's fucking fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. But this fucking series is just PC, SJW propaganda at its worst. And there's a lot of that about at the minute. And it's killing my love. Trust me, I love comics. Look at me. I got fucking Compound Hulk tattooed on my fucking
Disappointed.
chest.
Yeah.
Hulk fan, man. I love my comics and shit, but don't watch this shit.
So, Lee, can I ask you something? Because someone's posting UFO shit where they're just little pictures. But what did you think of Tony Toppin? Did you watch that one?
No.
Oh, fuck.
What was that?
Leave it there.
Who was that? Who was it?
Tony Toppin, the UFO guy who we had on.
Oh, yeah, I seen bits of it.
Yeah.
Well, no, what I think is, like, there's a guy around here, a UFO guy as well. And it, like, do you know what? He's like, every single person around here just think he's a nut job. They just think he's a total nut job. But I listen to him, and you know what? They come out with some decent facts, some like what they believe. I mean,
they really do. If you give them the time of day.
I couldn't argue with it. You know what I mean? I couldn't argue to say what, because I don't know enough about it. So
yeah, I mean, the only thing you can argue about is, like, you know, when they say they've seen this and they've seen that. I mean, that's the only bit you can argue with. But when they actually talk about, like, government documents and shit, like, you can pull shit up.
Over the sky, and I've said, well, that could be anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be literally anything. That could be in a drone or anything in the distance. It could be anything. And like, it's just, no, look at the shape of it. Look at it.
Yeah.
They fully believe what they believe, like, and so it's. I think.
Hello, admin.
We've got a little point, but
yeah.
it's not for me. Like,
I asked you because, you know, you're the 5G guy, and it's like, obviously,
I haven't got time really to, like,
the same way
aliens and that was
you talk about.
If, do you know what, right? It's one of them things of, like, the flat Earth to me. If there is aliens going over the top of the sky, let them fucking get on with it. It's got fuck all to do with any of us. If them aliens are going across the sky, nothing to do with us. Let them get on with it. So, and same with the flat Earth. Doesn't matter if it's square, round, whatever. It doesn't make any odds. It doesn't make a difference. Because now, if I found out the Earth's flat now, what changes? Oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh, the Earth's flat. Oh, that's it. That's not what then? You know what I mean? All these people are dedicating their lives to these causes now. What happens when they find out that it's true? Then what? It's like, all right, I proved you wrong. Right, that's it. So that's why I'm not really bothered about it. I don't really care. I don't take any interest in what's going on about up there. Really, to be fair, there's enough problems here in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a good point. He has got a good fucking point. And that's the same with the religious nut jobs as well. Because trust me, I'm religious, but you do get them guys that are out on the streets preaching and saying, you've got to fucking save yourselves now because this is coming, and Jesus, this, that, and the other. And you're like, dude, you're not doing yourself any favours without any proof.
Yeah.
You need to, if you're going to say things like this, like, no one is falling for that anymore. And then all you're doing is making it less accessible to people because you're not being truthful about it. Like, I honestly believe, and there's a lot of very intelligent religious people out there, like Jordan Peterson for one, Ben Shapiro for another. If you don't like them, whatever, that's down to you, but you can't deny they're smart fuckers. And they say it's more like lessons and metaphorical stories. It's like, guides of way to live, and you can't deny the moral compass of it is pretty good. You know, don't steal, don't rape, don't kill, don't, you know, love thy neighbor and shit like that. And it's way deeper than just, oh, this is what happened, so don't do this. That's very basic. You can actually learn lessons if you read the stories and understand them properly. It's pretty good. But there's a lot of people that don't do that, and they kind of shove it down people's throats. This is what it says in the Bible. You should do this, and it's like, oh, fuck it, mate.
Well, my take on religion is exactly the same as what I've just said about the other stuff. Like, I haven't got time to really like just to like worship somebody else. Like, I haven't got time. That's all. Yeah. I might be being a bit naive, you know what I mean? But like, I literally haven't got time to like to look at these stuff. I'm not really. It doesn't interest us. It doesn't really interest us. No. It's the same thing. I don't care whether like if God was real or like all these other prophets and all this other stuff. Theoretically it's the same thing again. It's got nothing to do with you, with me. Nothing to do with us. No, whatever they've done years ago, it's got nothing at all to do with me. Nothing to do with.
No, I agree. It's hard to. Like, I'm not one of them people. I don't care if someone else believes it or not, because at the end of the day, I'll be up in heaven and you'll be down there in hell burning. So it's not really my problem.
Well, the way that I look at that, right? The way I look at that one, Luke, is right. Is that it doesn't matter what, right? Whether I believe in God and bow down to Him or whatever, or pray and all that other stuff, it doesn't matter where I do that. If I do good throughout my life, if it is true, you've got to still be going to heaven. You've got to still be going to heaven. The context can, well, you've done brilliant all through your life. You've saved humanity. You've done really well, but you didn't bow down to God. You're going to hell. You know what I mean?
I think the way that they see that is like it's like to fully accept Jesus or God. You have to do truly good. You have to accept that. That's the belief.
But my take on that would be that if, like, surely he's got to be, if he's this sort of good person or good spirit of what people think that he is, surely he'll understand that I can't trust someone that doesn't exist. That is not in front of us. I can't accept that until he's here in front of us. So until he's here in front of us and I see him, then I'll go, all right, you're real, you know, you're real. I'll shake his hand.
There was a moment in my life.
I would say if you had infinite knowledge, would you just go to everyone every time they said, like, you know, oh, but I ain't seen you yet? Like, would you just to everyone willy nilly, just like, yeah, all right, fuck it. For this person, I'll do it. You got to do it for everyone. So it's a bit, I don't know. Like, should he give a fuck? In a way, should he give a fuck?
I didn't care about it.
Yeah. I'm with you. But the Earth is not round.
Peter Boykin's in the house. Peter Boykin's a big mover in America, by the way, people. Give him a little tip of the hat. Cheers, Peter, for joining in. Top man. He's got a lot of good shit going on, so check him out on Telegram, Peter.
I'll have to have a look for him.
I honestly,
I like keeping up with what people's doing in America. I love to see what's going on around the world.
Oh, he's great. He's great for the conservative movement. Trust me, he's really good. So before I give him a tip of the hat, but yeah, no, that's true. Like, I get what you're saying, Lee. Unless he comes down and does something for you. What it was for me, there was something really big that happened in my life twice. And it was just undeniable from that point on. I was like, do you know what? If I deny this, then I'm a big hypocrite, because it was like, you know, you get in them dark moments and then all of a sudden I was like, what's the first thing I'm doing? Look, please don't let it. It's one of them things I was like, shit, yeah. Now I'm like, you know.
Well, I say until that happens, until anything like that happens to me, I'll just
that's
impartial. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. I'm not saying that I'm against any religion at all. Really, it's just it's the same with Islam. I'm not even against that. If that's what they believe and that's what they want to do, don't do that over no.
Yeah, fucking more power to them.
Just don't come over here and push it in our faces. That's what I just don't believe in.
That's it. You just don't want it shoved down your fucking throat. No. It's like, listen,
Christianity and everything else. I don't want to push down my throat. Well, there's a man that stands in Newcastle, and he stands with signs and that on him, Christian, and he tells everyone to repent. I was like, well, what the fuck's that? What's that mean? And he was talking about it. I said, well, what does that what does it contain? Like, if I'm like a sin as well, he was on about sinning there. I said, well, what is a sin? What does it contain? Disobedience. That's what he said. I says, oh, bastard, you know, like, it's one of the things, and I've seen that before on that Danny Shane video. He says the same with the Christian preacher. What is a sin? Disobedience. So these preachers believe that. Well, I'm the most disobedient person on this planet, so I must be. I admit now that I am a self-confessed sinner. If God wants to take it out on us, let him do it.
That's fine. Yeah, like, yeah, I don't get the ones. You know, they think they're doing the right thing, but you know, whatever.
I'm one of these guys.
I've got to tackle this as well. I've got to tackle this.
I've got to touch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wet paint, don't touch. You must touch it. I've got to check it out. I don't believe anything. Got to question everything.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. In fact, by doing that, that's how I become a Christian. And it's weird how my brother did too. I don't understand that, but he found his way into it like another way. But I found it through
separate times as well, Fonzi, was it?
Huh?
Separate times.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I only got into it because, like, I just dug really deep down the fucking rabbit hole. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying to everyone now. The Earth is not fucking round. Right, I'm gonna get to that in a minute, though, Lee. Like, trust me.
Well, I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested.
Trust me.
But like I say, though,
like, I just dug deep, and then I was like, oh fuck, there's so much. Like, you know, like most of these people in power are like nonces to some degree, and
most of them,
like, it's all really weird.
99.9% of them.
Yeah, it's really weird, and there's a lot of satanic shit that goes on, isn't there?
Massively.
Like, Alex told me about something not long ago, where these actors and that were meeting up, and they had like an effigy, and of like just a person in a bathtub, and then it was like edible, and there was like blood in a bathtub. What was that?
I've seen that. I've seen that before.
Can you remind me what that was called? What was that?
What is it called? I don't know. I've seen them at Lady Gaga and all that thing.
Yeah.
They make babies though, like naked babies, and then and then eat them, and it's like, it's fucking weird.
Right, so let me just get to that flat Earth thing. I'm only mucking about. So, Luke, the Earth is not round.
What are you on about?
I'm just clearing something up for everyone. Like when I said the Earth weren't round, because I said it earlier.
How?
So it's not. It's an oblate spheroid. Fucking. I'm just fucking with everyone. Because they're typing it in the chat like I'm a flat earther. No, I'm not. Right, clear that up. It's an oblate spheroid. Right. So this Lady Gaga thing, did you see that, Luke? That was posted in the Telegram. It was so like Lady Gaga and that, like around the bathtub that had an effigy like inside it, and there was blood.
They do it like all the time.
I'm pulling it up for everyone.
It wasn't just like a one-off thing. That like it's a thing that they do like all the time.
Yeah, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga alone.
They make like an edible like child, and so just like a naked child like lying there on a bed or something, or in a bath or something, but they'll make it edible. And then when
because I said to
like blood and stuff, and
exactly
munching all around it, eating it, and that. It's just
me and Luke had this discussion like not long ago, and I was saying to him how her video "Walk This Way" or what was it? Not "Walk This Way." That's fucking Aerosmith.
Oh no, I have seen it. All the body parts and all that.
Yeah, it's like weird. And she's giving birth to this fucking satanic thing.
I've seen her.
Peter just said it in there in the comments. Look, he said. That spirit cooking thing was from an American horror story.
Spirit cooking.
Yeah, it's from a film.
What spirit cooking? The whole thing. There's loads
Lady
of them.
Gaga plays in blood like
Milo.
Milo.
It's not just Lady Gaga doing it though, man. There's loads of them. There's loads of different pictures of them doing it. Look it up on Google. Quick Google search, and you can see there's loads of them doing it.
Yep.
Nonsense.
I'm pulling it up.
I'm not having it. That's nonsense.
No, it's not. It's not. I wish it was.
It's nonsense. All right, you pull it up, find that out.
So here we go for everyone. I've got to chuck it over your faces, boys. Sorry.
I can't see it.
Let me share my screen. 2 secs.
Chuck it over our faces. You sound like my ex-bird.
All over your faces.
That's disgusting.
Oh, Google's so shit now, man.
Get rid of it. Get DuckDuckGoose or whatever it's called.
DuckDuckGoose.
Something like that.
It doesn't like let you zoom into pictures anymore. Like when you click on them, then it takes you to the website. It's like proper shit now. So it's like disgusting. Look at this fucking shit they're doing.
Nice edible
What are you
person.
doing? What's happening?
Proper weird. Fuck knows. You fucking tell me. I don't fucking know what they're doing.
Look at that. Is that Justin Trudeau there in blackface? That's Justin Trudeau.
Who? What? When?
Justin Trudeau in blackface. Look. Whatever his fucking name is.
So I just see, look, I just see this creature as just satanic, man. What is this they're doing here?
Lady Gaga's all right.
No,
I like
man.
Lady Gaga.
You think Lady Gaga's all right?
Yeah, I like her.
No,
Yeah.
man, she's a freak.
What's wrong with Lady Gaga? Do you know what she did at the Super Bowl? At the Super Bowl, everyone was putting pressure on her. Half-time show. You know, the Super Bowl is a massive thing. And one of the biggest things about it is the halftime show. Like, it's a massive honor to do it, and it's so much exposure. It's unreal. Nothing bigger than the Super Bowl in the world, right? They put all pressure on her to slag off Trump. She got up there, did her performance, and got off. Didn't slag him off once, and they all criticised her for it. And she was like, "Listen,
Just type in Lady Gaga blood, and it's just
no." And then when they asked her if she was a feminist, she said no. She said, "No, I'm not a feminist." She said, "I love male culture. I love men. I love muscle cars. I love everything about men." She refused to pander to the lefties, and that's why I love them. So you're not spoiling Lady Gaga for me. No, I love Lady Gaga.
Do you know what? I don't care about Trump. Like, Trump is not gonna own like how I feel about Lady Gaga. And neither is just the fact that she got up there and said that about feminism or whatever. So I don't know. I just look at what is she fucking doing? I ain't got a clue, man. It's just all. She's just look. I don't know. Lady Gaga blood. That's all you got to type in. You just see all this weird shit.
She had a meat coat.
Huh?
A meat coat.
Did she?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I like.
I just wore like loads of like flesh for a coat.
Yeah, that was weird.
I'll tell you also like about Gaga. I like that she ain't had her nose done. You know what I mean? She's gone up there with whatever she's got, chucked a shitload of makeup around it, and just got on with it. She ain't had no surgery to get that nose, that beak sorted out, nothing. She's just, this is what I am.
Oh, look at that, man. You can't wear, man. You can't walk around with that.
You can. Listen, I mean, don't get me wrong. Jennifer Aniston, right? She, even now, what's she pushing 50 now? She's still...
Yeah, she's pretty ancient. Well, I was going to say ancient.
But trust me, that's not a real nose.
I'll be 50
You know that, don't you? That's not a real nose. She's Greek. She's Greek, and she had her nose done. Be fair to her, she had a nose like a fucking dog's back leg. You know what I mean? Like, just all, yeah. But she had that sorted out, and that's why she looks so good. Without that, she probably wouldn't have got nowhere in her career. But Lady Gaga just stuck with it, writing songs for everyone, and got on with it and kept, you know.
Yeah.
That thing. It went out close. So I've got to give her props for that. Didn't go and get her tits done. Didn't go and get her nose done. Nothing like that. She is what she is. You know. Got to give her props for that.
Yeah.
She's wrong.
I'm gonna grab some beers.
Shrek is love. You know that.
Oh, God.
Might have been why fucking Brad had enough of her, innit? He's like, no, that ain't your real nose.
So he went with Jolie.
Yeah, she's a bit of a fucking creature as well.
I've got a nice old big crooked nose.
Have you seen how long her arms are? Like, freakishly long, that Jolie's arms are. No, I'm not fucking about.
Really? I didn't even notice that. No.
There's some. I'm not saying that I believe this. It's just like I see some weird shit out there, and there's loads of people that say that she's transgender or some shit.
Nah, fuck off. That's bullshit. Because her dad
didn't say I believe it.
Her dad's a big star, John Voight. He's a top boy as well. John Voight is very outspoken. He's based as fuck. John Voight's the man. Right. So if her, you know, he was in Champ back in the day. Champ is one of the films that'll make you cry. Yeah. Like Champ and Dumbo for me, I can't watch them because they make me cry, but I love them. You get what I mean? Champ and Dumbo.
Can you actually see what I've got up here? Yeah, you can. Can't you?
I can't. I ain't.
No, I'm just showing like how weird her fucking arms are. Like, look, you can't see that.
Oh, now I can. Yeah. What the fuck's up with her arms? Are they really her arms?
Yeah, man.
And she's got no boobs anymore, is she?
Like, you know,
someone's photoshopped that. That can't be her arms.
It is. That's what I'm saying. And her like shoulders and shit.
She looks like Roger the Alien.
But this is it. You know, like when you see pictures of people, that's when they're photoshopped. Like if they're in a magazine or something.
Nah, I'm not having that. That ain't her, is it?
Where's Lee gone?
Oh, is Lee gone? He might have paused it.
It is. No, I was actually going to say in a sec. No, we'll get Tim on.
Yeah,
anyway.
Chuck Tim on now.
Yeah. Lee, if you're watching this, mate, we're gonna get Tim on, mate.
Yeah, we love you, geese. But we promised other people and shit, so we're gonna try and be fair as we can. Just give someone 10 minutes and shit like that. So, love you, Lee. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, God bless all that.
Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow and shit, and I'll talk to you if you want to keep on the stream. That'd be great. But Tim, you ready, geese? We get Tim.
I might have caught him off guard because I've belled him. Yeah, no, them arms. Anyway, them arms. That's her arms. So I don't know. She's freakish.
Nah, can't be.
What's happening?
What's happening, mate?
All
right.
You all right?
Yeah, man. We're digging a bit deep here, right? But
hey, I've just seen those long arms. What is that about?
Proper long, isn't it? Freakish.
Disturbing.
Yeah, just a little bit. Like I see it the other day, and I was like, "Mate, what the fuck's up with that?"
I never noticed. Like, I mean, I've seen her in films and shit.
Yeah, she's a bit weird.
She's always quite nice looking, but now I look at her, I'm like, "You're actually not nice looking. You actually look quite disgusting." Like she could do with a bit of meat on her, couldn't she?
Yeah, it's horrific, mate. Them arms are like she could scratch her feet without bending down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was that one really bad picture of her. Where the fuck was that one? I mean, even this one.
It's horrific.
Look at that.
What is that? Jesus.
That's wrong.
Wrong. Very wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, they know. They know I'm on them pistachios. Them squirrel ones. Look. You know.
Oh,
hey,
fuck off.
Happy Days said Go Gadget springs to mind. Yeah, it's like Inspector Gadget and that, bro, with them like one of them Stretch Armstrongs.
Stretch Armstrongs. What's been happening anyway?
How you been, geezer? How you been? Come tell us about Poland, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh, obviously I ain't been, but she goes.
Yeah.
She goes on the weekend for a week. So you know, I wish I was going, to be honest, but I've got to work that time of year, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot going on there. she's looking forward to go back to her area and cause trouble. Me and her caused a bit of trouble online.
She's a top bird. She's a top bird. What you got there? I'll tell you what. I've got some. Honestly, the reason I ask it is because I've got so much respect for the Polish and the way they're so nationalist and patriotic, and they just, you know, they love their history. They still respect it to this day, and we seem to be drifting away from that. Whereas we've got so much to be proud of, and we just don't seem to do it, and it's quite sad, really. Now, honestly, I wish we could take something from the Polacks like that. You know, just bring that here a little bit.
I will use this argument, and I'm not overly religious, but I do consider myself Church of England. Yeah, a Protestant, a proud Protestant. But her religion is she's a Catholic. That's what binds Poland together massively. Yeah, whether people agree with it or not, it does have a community ethos, you know. So you know, it kind of works for them.
Don't they have another pope though over there, like away from the one in Italy?
Not what I know of, unless it's his cousin.
Can you ask?
I don't know.
Yeah, can you ask for me, because I hear like that part of the world as a different pope away from the one from Italy.
I'm not sure if that's Orthodox religion that would be on the more Russian side and Ukrainian. Yeah, but I will ask her. She's at work at the moment, but I will ask her.
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah, but yeah, so it's apart from that, working always. It's getting shitter, lads, out there. I tell you, the workload's getting more. It's just mental, isn't it?
Yeah, this time of year. Honestly, I've never known it to be so fucking busy. But I think it's like, even on the trains in the morning and shit like that, I'm just like, oh, this place is just ramming, like to the brim. Like, how can we possibly let more in?
Do you know what? I have that exact same thought when I'm stood there, right? It's not about people, you know, or races or anything like that. This is about like just population. How many more do they want to get on the train? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the underground.
It's like cramming in sardines to a can. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
And what kills me is on the other side there, he's talking about like too much population is pushing nature out, and like the hedgehogs are dying, and you know all the owls are dying. They're down to like 20,000, and then it's like by moving more people in, they're gonna have to build more houses. So like, what do you want? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's got to be one thing or the other. And they're telling the natives to stop having kids, but then they're moving other people in. Like, you can clearly see that there's a fucking pattern there and there's a plan.
Yeah,
mate, I'll tell you,
it's just stupid.
Cheap labour is worth more than kids.
I'll tell you something, right? The Labour Party, right, have claimed this, like, this is quite relevant, but have claimed that they're going to build 150,000, all right, council houses a year while they're in power. Yeah. Now let me tell you this: those council houses would never be for the likes of us, and I use that in the term that I think you can agree. It's not for the likes of us. This is for people that are not even here yet. The radical change, what they want to do, by importing that, they bring 150,000 votes a year. People need to think about that. 150,000 votes. That's what they're after, not housing.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just horrific at the moment. You know, it's fucking, honestly, horrific. I can't wait to move.
Yeah, I can't wait. Get out of this fucking shithole.
I'm already out. Obviously, I'm not going to say where I am, but I'm out.
There's a guy in it, the dual-faced monkey, who said, "Can we have Luke Nash Jones on?" Yeah. This platform is open to everyone. Tell Luke Nash Jones to get hold of Luke Uncaged on Telegram and that, and just send me a message, and we'll sort out a date. It's not a problem. Not a problem at all. You know, I'll have anyone on here. So, and I know Luke Nash Jones. I've met him a couple of times.
that's good that you have that platform, and I believe in that freedom of speech because obviously I've been attacked by people, like verbally attacked by people like that, but that's no issue to me. I would like to see him on your show and see what he has to say, because I'm very different thinking in my, compared to you, Luke, as well. We think differently and all that. It's fine.
But I respect you. You know what I mean? Because I don't want anyone coming on my show and agreeing with what I say just for the sake of keeping me happy. That's bullshit. That's not what. No. It's a terrible thing.
Yeah. If we all agree, it's boring.
Yeah. I mean, it's not just boring. It's just completely dishonest. Like, why the fuck would you agree with someone when you don't agree with them? Like, fuck off. Like, that's not real. That's bullshit. But at the same time, you can have a disagreement about something, but then, be respectful and say, do you know what? I don't know where you've come from. I don't know what sort of life you led. I don't know how you were brought up by your parents. I don't know what sort of jobs you've held. I don't know who the hell was horrible to you to make you think the way you do. But I can try and understand it, and then maybe we can come to some sort of consensus where we're like, do you know what? I'm not quite agreeing with what you say, but I know what you're saying. You see, that's where the left go wrong in this day and age. Whereas the left used to be like that. That used to be one of their best traits. Although I don't agree with socialism and things like that and communism, whatever else, but one of the best things about them was like, hey, man, free love, hugs. Now it's punch that person, he disagrees with me. Like, how did you get from the hippie weed smoking motherfuckers that I actually respect, that were against war and peace and love, man? They used to be like that, and now they're this intolerant fucking disease that just goes around the country hating anyone that fucking thinks differently from them. How did that go? How did that pendulum swing that way? I don't understand that. And where it's now the conservatives that are more liberal than the liberals. Madness. It's fucking madness. It's crazy.
It is complete madness, but I will say it's come from a culture and the generations of basically, let's say, the education system that's been heavily, persuaded towards their way of thinking, towards the left, which I believe the actual education system should be neutral completely, not right wing, not left, should be neutral.
No. Neutral.
I don't believe humans should make their own mind up through their own, challenges they find in their life. Some people are really passionate about things like the NHS. I'm passionate about the NHS because I still believe that we do need that. But that doesn't make me a lefty. This is the difference. People label shit too much.
Yes, that's what I always said to Luke. I always said I would never label myself right wing or left wing, because once you do that, you start to sort of sway.
Like I said before, I think when I was on the show before, where I said, if somebody tells you that they have 8 policies and 2 of them you don't agree with them, you will agree with the 10 policies in the end, and the 2 that you don't agree with just because you're sitting on the right. When really you should challenge those policies professionally. That's how it should be, and respectfully.
I chuck out a lot of hate on my social media about Labour, and people come on there and just straight away label me as a right-wing guy, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm really not.
Yeah,
it's just exactly that bad.
Yeah, just because, like Corbyn looks like your granddad. It's like, no, I'm not going to fucking vote for him. He's not this sweet old cunt. Like, no, he's not.
He's not. He's extremely smart in politically manipulating, especially the targets Labour hit. They hit targets. They know who they're hitting. They're not going to go for people like us, working class.
This free internet thing they're coming up with. For anyone in the chat who thinks that's a good idea, trust me, it's nice to do that. Oh, that's lovely, all rainbows and butterflies. But the thing is, they're going to monitor everything you fucking do, you idiots. Exactly, They're going to monitor everything.
Big government.
It will shut it down. It will shut it down. America had this not long ago where they was going to bring in this internet where they would be able to, you would have to pay for premiums on sites for speed, like speed premiums. So Netflix, YouTube would pay, and they would get premiums. So like, if you wanted to build a website, your own website, you would get some really low speed, so your website would look shit. Unless you pay a shit ton of money. It's net neutrality. Please Google it. Net neutrality. It's
like what I said the other day. That's what would happen over here. I know I'm repeating myself, but just for those that didn't hear it or didn't understand it, right? I said this the other day. It's all very well having these, like the NHS or all this free internet and this stuff that you don't really pay for, but you do pay for it. Because imagine that they said Disneyland, we're gonna buy Disneyland and we're gonna make it public. Right? We're gonna make it, social. Right? What would happen to the quality of that place? It would decline massively, and the queues to get in would be fucking miles, because everyone can go there. And it doesn't cost them a fucking penny. So then the whole fucking thing would crumble. Now, I'd rather keep Disneyland the way it is, where you've got to pay the money, but then you get the quality of the service. Like, the whole place is fucking run properly. It's a private thing. It's kept nice. You have to pay the money for it, but then at the end of the day, because you've saved up for something, it's actually worth it and you appreciate it more. And the whole place is kind of kept that way. You make that shit public, Disneyland becomes the biggest fucking shithole in the world. Guarantee it. It just becomes this. I don't even want to go there. Like this
I'll tell you this, yeah. You two understand this, yeah. So you make the parks in East London, yeah, all right, where most of us are from, right? So you make the parks in East London public. What happened to them, mate? They're drug fucking ridden. When I was younger, they're drug ridden, bloody. Shitholes. People were sitting there drinking, doing all this, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying people need to pay to go to the park. What I'm saying is what you just stated there is, if you make things completely free.
Yep. What happens to them?
Mate, there is no need. There is no need to have internet free. All they need to do is just encourage kids to go to the fucking library. It's pretty simple. Like, you got free internet there.
Yeah, make these community houses. Invest some money into
exactly. Library is community. That's what we want. But if you go there, you'll be probably, if you live in certain areas, you'll be the only fucking English speaking kid there. That's the problem now. That's why communities are shutting down.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no community anymore.
Exactly. Like, you're dooming culture.
Throw them in together. It's the same. It's the same thing, right? You get a good meal, like a roast dinner. You got your main ingredients. You got your main ingredients of that roast dinner, right? Then some cunt says, "Well, let's throw a bit of paprika in there. Oh, let's throw a bit of garlic in there. Oh, let's throw a bit of oregano in there. Oh, let's throw a bit of rosemary in there. Oh, let's throw a bit of cumin in there. Oh, let's throw a bit of this in there. Let's throw some prawns in there. Let's throw some ice creams in there. We all like ice cream. Throw ice cream on the roast dinner. It's lovely." And then all of a sudden it becomes this fucking thing with all these things you liked on one plate, and you're like, "Oh, it's a fucking mess. I ain't eating that." Like chocolate sauce. Yeah, let's throw a bit of chocolate sauce all over the land.
That's what I always say about multiculturalism. Like, if I want to go to Asia, I will go to Asia. I'll get on a plane and go to Asia. I don't need to fucking go down the road and then go into an Asian community. Multiculturalism is, what the hell are you talking about? Like, if someone wants to come from Asia and be British, cool. I ain't got a problem. This is not about skin colour at all. This, you get chucked the race card all the time. It's like, no, it's not about that. It's about that British culture is fine as it is. We don't need Asia fucking, even if there was like some Italian community over here. It's like, if I want that, I'll go to Italy. Like, just leave it the way it is.
I might do a little video on that. I'm going to do that.
I'm
going to get roast beef. I'm going to get pulled pork. I'm going to get chili con carne. I'm going to get curry. I'm going to get all these things and then throw them into one bowl, stir it up and say, "Who wants a bite?" Yeah, that's a video. That's happening, man. I'm telling you now.
Have you noticed as well that all this pre-election bullshit, okay, is about who said what? It's the same. I can't believe people even vote. No offense to anyone who is, right? But I can't believe you even want to vote. Like, how can you comprehend voting when all they're doing is the same shit since I'm 37 years old? Since I've been able to vote, let's say at the age of probably the first time I voted was 22, maybe. Right? It's the same thing. They argue against each other. They all break promises. It's just the same shit, just stirring in this pot, and it's fake.
Exactly.
Why would anybody want to vote? I know
if you imagine the pendulum that Luke pointed out earlier, except for like it's a fucking blade, and every single vote, your head is getting closer and closer and closer. That's the way that I imagine it. They're slowly taking away your rights. And that's what I said earlier. I touched on this earlier, and I said, and I always say this: voting for a lesser evil is still voting for evil. Like, you shouldn't do it.
I believe as well, I don't know if people agree with this, but I believe when you vote, you hold personal responsibility for what happens to the country. Exactly. You personally hold that responsibility.
Yes, definitely.
So if you vote and the country goes downhill, you voted that, not me. So you personally. I used to be pro-vote.
If you voted the other way, then what do they call them? The silly monster face party or something like that. I don't know. The
Raving Loony.
That's it, the Raving Loony party or something like that. Vote for them. You're probably safer.
Or vote Lee if you're in Sunderland. Is that where he is, around that area?
Vote Lee.
Vote Tracy Blackwell. You know, independents that are standing up, I think, is really, really good. It is a massive learning curve. I can't imagine, but I think that is a way forward. Just people stepping into politics, but then you could kind of, let's say the people that all chat together in this kind of echo chamber, not the show, but I mean bigger than the sort of Facebook and Twitter and all that. You could actually bring a unity together in the future if you stood as independents. You know what I mean? And sort of have agreements with each other. We don't totally agree, but hang on, you've got similar things to me, so let's start to work together, constituency with constituency, and that's how you change things. You know what I mean? Without having the movement thing, where you have a leader, always something goes wrong. They do something, they get. It's like a bad piss up, isn't it? You know what I mean? Someone else really drink, fuck up, and it goes wrong. I think it needs to be done differently. The whole thing, but
no doubt,
it all needs to be sort of fucking It's just failing. I don't want to say that democracy's failing, but
massively,
because the idea of democracy is the way we all think that it does work, and when you dig deeper into this, and I said this to Lee, you probably heard me. He was probably watching it at the time. So yeah, it's true. It's like, it's just, you think it works that way, and it doesn't. They just do what they want to do.
Yeah, no. Happy Day said Simon Sideways said something like this, but along those lines. Simon Sideways is coming on the show eventually. I've got in touch with him and his people. We're hopefully going to sort that one out. I love Simon Sideways and his videos. If you don't know him, check him out. Plugging him on here shamelessly. I don't care. He's a top dude and he needs to be listened to for real. I've been watching him for years, you know that, and it was good to make an acquaintance for a friend of mine. So props to him. But yeah, no, it's man. I mean, to be honest, what could save this country was if everyone agreed, you know what, we need to do what the Ukraine did and just go and get all the politicians, throw them in the bin, throw them out and tell them, you know what, you're sacked, you work for us, you're gone. Just turn up outside.
Oh, what was that? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see it? And they just waited for him to come out and threw him in the bin.
Yeah, that was fucking brilliant. It's just, the thing is, we've got such a fucking cuntish police, Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to fucking call them. They're just fucking pigs. Let's call them pigs. Our pigs are fucking so bad that they fucking, they just protect whoever they're told to protect. And this is what I've said for a long time, yeah? You see that dirty, filthy pedo who would go and kill kids? or whatever, who is protecting that guy? Like, why don't the community just get hold of him and just bin him? Like, just fucking do him in. Like, but if you was a cop, how could you protect someone like that? But like, I would do anything in my power to get him fucked up.
No, the only problem we've got, like compared to Ukraine, and I've always thought this, that they're sort of developing countries. They are, you know, it is what it is, you know. They're not as advanced. So technology, policing, and all that sort of stuff. And when you think of advanced, you've got to think of propaganda. We are the most advanced country in the world with propaganda. There is no denying it. I think propaganda and intelligence in this country is the best in the world. Not the best in the good way for the people, the best for the government. So
yeah, for sure.
You can't silence people. So when a group of villagers get together, let's say, and say, we're going to do something, go to the next village, there's no monitoring or there's nothing like that. But if we did it, like imagine tonight, I was like, right, we'll meet up, we go to central London, and I said to everybody, let's get massive demo, let's get millions of people there. Most people probably wouldn't listen, but anyway, you know, if you could, all right, I guarantee I'd be nicked straight away, you'd be nicked. It's such a powerful system we're against.
Yeah.
And people are underestimated it by the softy police approach. The intelligence behind it is humongous.
Yeah.
Like it's brutal. On the par with Russia and all these systems. It's brutal. Honestly, that's why we can't get anywhere. Otherwise it'd be easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I feel you.
That's my
yeah, no.
That's my rant.
I completely agree. Completely agree. I'm
going to sprint to the.
Just jumped up all of a sudden. He said, "When Luke Cage is on screen, I have a propaganda." Top man, Diamond Dan. It's like the Zionist. He shows hate for Soros, backs Israel, and is much as a puppet as the politicians they vote for. As dual-faced monkey, you know, like whatever your opinion is, I'll respect it. Whatever it is, you know.
We can. I'm not going to talk about that subject on this show, but yeah.
Oh, good. Can you imagine? Oh, we'd be shut.
You'll be shut down like I was when I talked about a certain thing. But yeah, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Not if Labour get in. Diane Abbott will take control of MI5 and MI6. Could you imagine how intelligent it would be then? Andrew Collins said. To be fair, I don't think she can spell MI5 or MI6. I think we'd be all right, you know. She won't.
I'm back.
She'd be like, how do you spell MI5? We'll be very, very safe. She won't even be able to send an email to cunt.
Talking about that fucking idiot. Oh, I even know just by what you did then. I know exactly who you're talking about.
She'd be around JC's house having a good time, wouldn't she? On the Stella.
Oh, mate, I'm sure he's pulled her out a couple of times.
Yes. They was together. Yeah. So she'd be like, Jeremy, will you put it in my arse? Yeah. It's this hole, the third one along. Yeah, all right, darling. Fucking fat mammoth. Someone's on repeat here. They're coming through on the mic.
Yeah, it's Tim.
Oh,
am I?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Wait a sec.
Really? Now it's all right?
Yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah. Yeah, it's perfect now.
Oh, all right.
Is that because you got the tablet behind it or the telly or something?
Yeah, I've got the laptop behind it, but I haven't got it on. No.
Yeah, no, sweet, man. That's better.
Just so I can see
I can still hear it, actually.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that?
Should be all right now, hopefully. Yeah, that's all right. I can hear it a little bit, but it's pucker. Yeah, it's better. Email
So,
yeah, go on. Sorry.
No, go on, mate. Go on. Sorry.
No, I was just reading a comment, but it didn't really matter. They were saying sending letters in crayons or something, written in crayon. Go on, mate. What was you going to say?
There was something I wanted to chat about briefly, and now I'm going to shoot. Anyway, I'll let somebody else get on.
Cool,
get bored of me. But there was a 14-year-old that was stabbed.
Oh, fuck, where?
But he was apparently a drug dealer. That's what Sky News was saying, anyway.
There's no fucking shot there, is there?
But I think he was doing that drug running. We talked about it before. You know, where they take the drugs from central areas, London, out to suburbs.
Yeah.
And they up and all that. He got in trouble with a rival gang. Was 14 years old, riding his bike or something. Got hit by a car, and they got out of the car and stabbed him to death. That's the streets of London. Do you know what I mean? It's daily, this shit as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's just horrendous. But that was a while because it was it's just gone through court, the Old Bailey. So.
Yeah, it's just like I'm not shocked, you know. And if you chase that lifestyle, then
you're gonna get burned.
You're gonna get done somewhere.
You know,
it's a dog eat dog. Yeah, go. Oh, I love that one. Go ship. It's banging. So Tim was just saying about there was a drug dealer, 14 years of age, dealing on the outskirts, and got stabbed up.
Oh, does he want my number? I'll buy something off him.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, as well, I will just say, people might not be into this, right? But I like cooking, right? Gary Rhodes died today, didn't he?
Yeah, he died, yeah, man. I used to watch him as a kid as well.
Great. Yeah, he was proper, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Chop that out, bro. Chop that out.
I can't, you're fucking live.
Yeah, live. He didn't know, he just come back, didn't he?
I swear, I was in the toilet. I didn't know.
No, but sorry. We're talking about Gary Rhodes anyway.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Oh, Gary Rhodes. Yeah. Do you know what? You got to give it to him. Like I didn't like the geezer's Barnet. I didn't like his Barnet, but
he still tried to carry that on, even though he was balding as well.
He had right. He spearheaded the British revival of food. You know what I mean? Of British food. He spearheaded that. He did well. I've got to give him a props to him. He was a top dude for that.
I liked him.
There was nothing better than sort of like 10 beers a night in and watching sets of Gordon Ramsay or Gary Rhodes or someone like that. Do you know what I mean? It's proper pucker. If you like cooking, that is. I love cooking. So,
dude, I do it all the time. Literally, I was like watching last night. I had to do a fucking, what do they call it? A French dip. And it's like this steak sandwich that you dip in gravy and then eat. But the Americans invented it, but then they called it the French dip, and it has nothing to do with France. But it's lovely. It's just really nice. Like, anyway. I love cooking. I could talk to you all day long about cooking. Seriously.
Love it.
Yeah.
No, for real. I do love a bit of food. And I'll tell you what, I do love the kitchen nightmares and Ramsay's, what's it called? Hell's Kitchen. Anything like that. I love that shit, man. I really do. I'm not too keen on MasterChef and shit like that, but watching Ramsay tear someone a new one because they don't know the basics about cooking.
It's like X Factor. It's like you watch it to see the bits when someone fails and someone's shit and someone gets shouted at and someone gets told they're shit. That's what it is. But like the best ones are just long-winded. I don't really like that fast cooking. Like that's on Gordon Ramsay's shows. I don't like that. But I like in-depth cooking. Yeah, so MasterChef might be a little bit more appealing to me.
That's when you go. That's when you go in for the Michelin stars, and you got to get guests in, and you have that.
Yeah.
The reason they give them is not just because of the quality of the food. It's like the quality of the service, the whole experience.
And how quick you can get it done as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And still to the point where it looks like it's been cooked for hours. You know what I mean?
Edible. So you have to.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that get taken into consideration there. It's like the service, the wine, this, that, and the other. You can still go to a good restaurant. That's like a home cooked restaurant, like a jerk chicken restaurant, and you know they do the curry goat. And it's all sort of plonked on a plate. It doesn't look thingy, but it's still banging food. You're like, oh mate, this food's fucking sick, like so good. But obviously, it's not going to win any Michelin stars, but it's still pucker food. So you still get them restaurants where it's like, do you know what? Fuck all the razzle dazzle. I'm not into that. I don't care what fucking wine you give me. Give me a can of Red Stripe as long as I get the curry goat. Or a Mexican restaurant that's like, yeah, do you know what? Just give me that shit. Throw it on there with some rice. Give me some wraps, and I'm good. And the food tastes banging.
Yeah.
But you're not getting that Michelin star, you know, service where there's a waiter with a cloth on his arm. He's pouring your wine for you like that, you know, all that bullshit. That's where it gets them sort of ratings, you know. You start going 5-star and some wanker will pay, you know, 14 fucking quid for 3 prawns and a bit of salad, you know. There's a difference, you know.
Talking about that, right? I went shopping the other day, right, and I was bowling around. I can say I don't live there, but I was bowling around Dalston. You guys probably know that area.
Yeah. I know that area very well, very well. That's where I got followed by Antifa. Yeah.
Yeah, loads of. Oh yeah, they're always around there. I've had incidents there. You come out of the station, Kingsland, Dalston, Kingsland, and you go straight, and you got the market, yeah, and you go straight down, didn't you?
Yeah.
And mate, the meat that's sold there. I done a film the other day. I don't know if any of you saw it. It is like a bloody third world.
Yeah,
it is horrific, mate. Like it's like
that Kingsland market, right? That Kingsland market, right? That is where our great granddad used to own a stall. And there is a picture. It's online. If you Google it, the Kingsland market back then, right? And you'll see our granddad on one of those motorbikes with the sidecar riding down there.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can go in there and fucking look at it.
Apparently, he knew Old Man Tesco as well.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
The guy that started Tesco. Yeah. Jewish guy.
That's mental.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
but like.
I used to work there, bro, for a long time, Dalston, and I know exactly what you're talking about, and it is an absolute shithole compared to what it was.
The vegetable and fruit bit's all right, right? But it's when you go past it. I've done a video and I walked up and down, and mate, the meat, it was like, even my missus was like, I can't see how people get away with selling it in conditions it is. Like, it's all back streets, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
kind of
just grabbing a beer. I can still hear you.
Yes. But it was like something out of a third world. Like, how is that illegal? Sorry. How is it even, allowed?
It's become chicken shops and pan shops, like, all the way along. Yeah. I mean, there's a nice. I love my tortilla. Do you know that Mexican restaurant? I love tortilla. I love it.
Yeah.
I really wish. I've asked them on Twitter as well to stop serving. Like, they used to do peppers and onions as an option, but now they've got peppers, onions, and they've, for some fucking fucked up reason, thrown courgettes in there. Courgettes are not Mexican. Like, don't do that to me. Courgettes are Italian, like, that Mediterranean vibe, and then Morocco and places like that. Don't throw courgettes in the peppers and onions. It doesn't taste nice.
I hate courgette.
Stop doing it.
Yeah, I hate courgette.
They have done it. I love that restaurant, and it's in Dalston.
Yeah.
There's one of them in Dalston. There's one of them at Canary Wharf.
The missus loves courgettes. She chucks
Yeah, but
them
I
in.
don't like them in Mexican food. I don't mind them in Italian food. I don't want them in Mexican food. Stop fucking doing it.
No, I
Please.
just don't like courgettes. Sorry, Tim, you're trying to talk, man. Go on, mate.
No, sorry. It's just come to my mind. Have any of you been in Pizza Union?
No, what's that? Is that Pizza
Mate.
Express like better or something?
Mate, mate, I recommend it, right? If you ever, they have one in Boston, there's a few about, right?
Right.
Pizza Union is basically a cheap aspect of pizza, but proper Italian pizza, the thin stuff. Right, so like a margarita's £6.50. You could sit in as well. Serious, yeah, and it's proper like nice. Even my missus was shocked, and she's a chef. Now you get £6.50 for a margarita. It goes up to about £8, the most expensive pizza. Yeah. The beer's maybe a fiver, a big Peroni. Happy days. You're £11, mate, and it is bang on. Honestly, Pizza Union.
You're tempting me, man.
Right.
If there's one near where I live, I'll have to check it out. So let me ask you something about the missus, right? Does she bang out the Sunday roast?
No, not really. She's more. I haven't really introduced her fully to it. Like when I say fully, I'm talking about family cooking, my mum's cooking, not some Weatherspoons, rubbish. So I'm going to have to do that. You're
going to have to do it, man.
She does like that aspect of sort of meat and veg. If you like,
we're gonna put the pressure on you now, Tim.
So that means challenge accepted, doesn't it? Really?
You have to get her down to pie mash shop. You have to get her down.
Oh, yes, brother.
Yeah.
No, I tried it at the chapel. It's gone. The one that was opposite the East London Mosque. Yeah, I was going down that way, and it was the nearest one at the time because I was down Brick Lane. I was showing her some places down there, and I was like, "Pie mash, we've got to do it." And she was like, "Yeah, went for it." I went there. It's closed, being refurbed. I don't know what into.
No, it's not right. It's not right. I mean, I've attempted it. My mum attempted it. My nan attempted it when we were younger, pie mash, but they don't get it right. As good as their cooking is, you have to go to the proper shops. Now,
Goose was pretty good though, wasn't she?
That was good, yeah.
That was all right.
Fonzi's missus did a decent one. It still wasn't pie and mash. It still wasn't. It wasn't that pastry. It's the pastry. If they don't get that pastry right.
What I said to her, she done it too thick. It just seemed too thick. But then, somehow they get it nice and moist as well, which is what I like. Pie mash should be moist pastry.
It's crazy the way they do that, and it's all moist on the inside.
Must be
but
oil.
Then that thin. No, they do that thin crust pastry. No, that thin. It's like slices of
but
pastry.
It don't dry out, does it? It only dries out on the top. The bottom bit's very moist. I'm not sure if they do it with oil or something.
Robin's pie mash. This is what we're promoting on the show, right? Robin's pie mash is the best. It's the best in the world.
It is.
Goddard's in Greenwich is on par. Honestly, it really is. I've been there, but the best thing about Goddard's is you can get an ale or a beer with your pie mash as you're eating it.
Oh, mate. That's legendary. Yeah.
Oh, shit. You're like, oh, I love Robin's because I've grown up on Robin's. I'm that boy, right? So some people will say, oh, it's the one in Leytonstone. Oh, it's the one in Walthamstow. Oh, it's the one there, right? No, I've tried all them. And the one in Poplar. But no. None of them are a patch on Robin's. But then I went Goddard's with a good pal of mine. And I was like, he said it to me. He was like, listen, I know Robin's is the best, but trust me, Goddard's is on par. It's the one. I was like, yeah, all right. I went there like, yeah, all right then. Yeah, all right. Why not while I'm here? No, I was like, oh, shit. This shit is good. Plus, I can get a Spitfire ale while I'm sitting here eating.
Yeah, I had one with pie mash. Go on, brother Lee. What are you saying?
Nah,
fucking Lee. I'm too toasted.
No, no.
I'm not.
I'm telling you now. Danny Tomo's on here, and he just said you got to have gravy with it. Beautiful. No.
No, mate.
No.
Liquor.
No, liquor. It's liquor. Or
Debate me. Debate me now.
Debate now. Come on, right now. No. You do not put gravy on it. Never. Never. I'm telling you now.
What are you saying, Tim? What are you saying, Tim?
Sacrilege.
I've got an idea for the show, actually. Is what you guys should do. You know, like they used to do in Top Gear, and they had the people done the fastest lap. You should do that with MASH and have people have votes on the best place in London or wherever it may be.
Fuck it.
You know, you could.
Tim,
top of the.
Why don't you come with us, right? And we just go round to all the pie and mash shops and just try them out and rate them from 1 to 10.
Mate, I think we should do a pie and mash review show. That's what I think.
Yeah, it has to be done, man.
That's it. You just got to go round, a couple of us, right? Boys, we're off to this pie and mash shop. We're off to Manzi's. We're off to Robin's. We're off to Goddard's. We're going to go and do all the pie and mash tour. It's the pie and mash tour. And we just go around, get the best pie and mash, and then we go around and get the best Sunday roast. Then we go around and get the best. Bro, that's sick.
Yeah.
All the English traditional food we should promote. It's part of being British, isn't it? You know what I mean?
It is, isn't it? It's the pie mash, bro, and the beers as well. We've got to go around to the best breweries.
Me pal John wanted to do he obviously fucking shit happened to him at the end, but he wanted to do a roast dinner delivery service, and I was like, never. I know, man. I know. I was like, as much as you would love to do it, that is just impossible.
Bang out of order. Listen, you can't fuck with a roast tater. The roast tater's got to come out the oven.
It has to be cooked. Yeah.
It's got to come out the oven, go on the plate, and then straight in your fucking gob.
Yeah.
Other than that.
Yeah.
Who's ever had microwave roast dinner?
I've just had a thought of it in the silver tray, right?
Yeah.
All back in that silver tray with the top on. Right, and get it delivered to your door, soggy as fuck. All the potatoes soggy out.
Mate, it'd be fucked.
Shit. Look at this. It's done. It's done. It's knackered. The only thing you can do with a roast dinner, if you come in late, if you were out with your mates and whatever, and your mum had done the dinner, and she said your dinner's in the oven, your dinner's in the microwave, whatever the fuck she said, right? You got it out, and that you warmed it up, and then bang the gravy on it, and it's like, nah, bruv, this is fucked. So you just chuck all the rest of it away, get the greens, get the peas and that, because they're fucked. Potatoes you might dip in the gravy and eat them just because you're a greedy cunt, but they're fucked. They're not the same. You've got to bang the meat, if it's beef, chicken, in a sandwich. In a sandwich, that's it. Other than that, fucked. You're not getting no dinner. Because it's done. It's not the same, is it? You don't pretend anyone has ever come in and ate a roast dinner once it's been in the microwave and that, and then microwave the veg and that, and ate it. You didn't, did you? You just in the bin or in the dog bowl, and then.
No. What I did. I'll be honest. What I did was I microwaved the gravy and then poured that on, mixed it all up, and it was warmed it up, but it's not the same. It has to be fresh.
I'll just put something across, right, which I think should be illegal, and I've had many of them, which shamefully, but a breakfast in the tin, fucking should be illegal.
Dude,
What's
never.
a breakfast in the tin?
Yeah, never.
It's horrendous.
Never.
Yeah,
never.
I've had them. Horrendous.
Breakfast. So what was the contents? What was?
It's basically like a burger thing, a sausage, which ain't a sausage. It's like, I don't know what it is.
It's
and I think some of them, some form of egg.
Meat spat into a fucking tube, they just do it out of their mouth straight out and just spit it in there like that, like some condom meat. That's what it is. It's fucked.
I got tears at the side of my eyes, man. I keep wiping them. No, that's I'd rather eat fucking. I don't know, man. There's loads of things I'd rather eat.
Honestly, highly illegal. It's basically for when you're really hungover and you can only have the ability to put one bit of toast in the toaster, and you probably try and put the kid in the microwave, blow the fucking thing up. But you put it in a bowl and chuck that and make breakfast. Do you know what I mean?
What a waste of electricity that is. Only get one bit of toast.
Yeah,
it's true. Yeah.
And it's funny because my toaster does 4 bits as well, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's pure laziness, I tell you. Honestly.
My toaster does 4 bits at a time.
Yeah, fuck that.
Someone's saying cookies. Cookies.
No Gregs in this show. I'm telling you now.
Cooks. What?
If anyone don't know, I went to Greg's the other night, and this is a true story. And I went in the bakery, and I expected myself, because I had a stew cooking all day in the slow cooker. Stew cooking all day, all the veg, all the meat, all that shit, the gravy, salt, pepper, bosh. Fucking lovely stew. Really, home cooked, ready shit to go. Wanted a crusty loaf of it. Went in Greg's. They don't do crusty loaf no more. Only 2 shops do. So
right. So first of all, define a bakery. Game over. It's like, why?
Where you go to get your bread. That's the whole fucking point of the place. All I've got is this shit foreign coffee, these shit prawn sandwiches, this Mexican chicken pasty shit, and then all these other, cornflake cakes and donuts and all this other shit. It's all there. Like, yeah, all right, I get that. You got your cakes and whatnot. But I said to her, yeah, darling, can I get a crusty loaf, please? She looked at me like I was an alien. Like, I'm getting looked at like you're an alien for asking for a crusty loaf in a bakery. Like, disturbing. So I was like, no, hang on. It's crusty loaf, love, please. Like, we don't do crusty loaves. I was like, well, what? Wait, what do you mean? We ain't done crusty loaves in here for about...
I know,
like... What do you mean? Only this one? And she went, no. There's only 2 Gregs in the country that do crusty loaves now.
So I just want to know, for the record, like, how comes... I know the way we've been brought up, you don't hit women, but how the fuck didn't you spark her on the jaw?
Bruv, honestly, if there weren't no CCTV there, I would have dropped the cunt. Like, I'd have just gone, bang,
Timbo's just shaking his head like.
I'm just thinking to myself,
like it's her fault. She's got Greg's Sue written there. I just go.
Go on, mate. What are you saying?
99.
No, where are we going? This is like, like the way we're discriminating against food here, right? We should have crusty loaves. It's people like Tesco's, unfortunately, that have bought in this loaf of bread that is like fucking 10p. It's utter shit. And then you buy another fucking thing for like 30p, which is a breakfast crap. So you've got breakfast, but it's absolutely shocking. It's even harmful for you. I'm sure it is. It's chemicals.
Oh, yeah, it's bleached. White bread is bleached. That's why it's white.
Yeah.
It's fucking bleach. You're eating bleach.
It's illegal.
Well, you'd think so. You'd fucking think so.
Yeah, Nick Suave said she wonders if this is anything to do with the geezer going vegan. And I saw that the other day. The geezer from Greg's has gone vegan. Like the dude that owns it.
Suck out. He sells steak bakes, for fuck's sake, and sausage rolls.
Vegan. Yeah, imagine how out of business they would go if they went vegan.
Yeah, what a tard. What a tard.
You know what I mean? Like, go in Greg's and can't even get a chicken.
And I love that fucking speech that geezer done on Joe Rogan when he was saying about, if you go vegan, you got to kill all the vermin that tries to get to your fucking soy crops and whatnot.
Yeah, that was
all your soybeans and
Ted Nugent. That was Ted Nugent. Big rock.
Oh, he hit it on now. He was like, you got to kill the snake that comes for this, and you got to kill the fucking rodent that's coming for this, that, and the other. It's like, yeah, it's true.
Why are you going fucking vegan again?
You are killing so many other species as well, and you're spraying. You know when you spray for shit, you're killing the honeybee. So go fuck yourself, you vegan prick. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. You're still killing loads of species.
The more of us that go vegan, the more of us need to. The more like spraying of vegetables, crops, and stuff.
Goodbye, honeybee. Goodbye, honeybee, mate.
Yeah, goodbye.
It has the reverse effect. Yeah. Do you know how many vegetables and nuts squirrels eat? So how many squirrels and shit would have to be popped in the head? How many rabbits would have to be popped in the head?
Exactly.
How many badgers?
And all it would take is just to give them a crusty loaf. Just chuck a couple of crusty loaves out there every now and again. They can eat off that.
Yeah. Every day, or a couple of tins with a tin opener of that fucking breakfast, mate. Squirrels love that. You know.
What? Diamond Dan said he couldn't even get a fucking crusty roll at Tesco's.
Mate, I want to know what this 10p fucking loaf you're talking about is, Tim.
I'm going to get one, mate, and I'm going to do a video on it, actually. All right.
Yeah, 10p.
My favourite, my go-to loaf is a Warburton's Toasty. I just love it, man. Warburton's Toasty.
I've got to say, I do buy the Warburtons, them toasties. Yeah, I do.
They're so soft. I don't know how they do it. How they get them that soft.
Know what? I'll give you a little factoid here right now. Do you know Warburton's is the biggest food brand in the UK, even above Cadbury's?
I love it. It's £1.10 a loaf.
More units than Cadbury's.
And it's like... It is fucking just too nice, man. What's your go-to loaf, Tim?
Anything wholemeal.
Yeah, I've got a wholemeal loaf, actually. Let me dig that shit out.
I don't like white bread. I don't like white bread. Yeah, hang on. I'm going to get mine.
He's going to get his loaf, is he? Use your loaf, Tim. Use your loaf.
Oh, it's just a fucking Instagram.
So, there you go.
One, but it's a toasty wholemeal one. I thought, fuck it, I'm going to pick it up. So I did.
Yeah, what's he got? What's that?
Look at that. That looks proper. That looks proper, man. Hi, family.
No, it's not that. It's like about £1 or something. It's wholemeal, soft slice wholemeal, high fibre, blah, blah.
I'll be honest. I was shopping the other day. I was going to get some beers, and I see that, and I thought I'm going to try it with the kids because they had my boy had 4 slices of toast the other day, only because it had jam on it. But I was like, man, I'm not giving you any more. And the missus was like, why are you being tight? Just give him another bit. So I was like, you can't keep eating white bread. So I went in there and I see it reduced for 47p, and it clicked in my head. I thought back to earlier when he had 4 slices of bread, and I was like, fuck it, I'm picking it up. So I'm gonna try the kids on it and see if they like it.
No, they ain't gonna like it because it tastes like shit.
But with jam on it, they might eat it.
No, listen, I'm all for it, right? I respect you. You're healthy and shit, but you can't convince me that stuff tastes nice. It doesn't. That brown bread with all the seeds and shit in it tastes like crap.
All chefs agree, that this is not brown bread, but all chefs agree that the ultimate bacon sandwich is made with sour bread. And I've not tried that before. Has anyone tried that?
Listen, do you know what
Apparently the ultimate bacon sandwich is done with sour bread.
I hate fried bread, right? But if you get a bit of that wholemeal and fry it, as in fried bread, see what happens. See how that tastes.
What do you think of the 50-50 then?
I like 50-50.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah. I don't mind that.
But I just think, look, if I'm going to eat bread, I know that bread's bad for you. It's pretty shit. You shouldn't eat it anyway. So if I'm going to do it, I'm going crusty loaf or I'm going Warburton's Toasty. Because I
thought you was going to say I'm going crusty loaf or go home, which would probably be more appropriate.
Yeah, but you can't toast crusty loaf. I don't like a crusty loaf toasty. I think it's shit.
No, I don't mind it. It's just, yeah.
No, I think it's all right. And the one I've got, the Village Bakery, that's all right. You know, loads of brands out there.
I just wholemeal bread is just filth, bro.
What bread did they have in the army, Tim?
Shit in my bread.
Just for shits and giggles. What bread did they have in the army?
The best way to describe it was we had a choice of white or brown, mainly white, and it was like the cheapest bread you could ever fucking think of.
Yeah.
You know, you can basically, you know, when you can get bread and you can make a little ball out of it and throw it at someone's head. You know,
like a snowball. It's harder.
It's basically that, yeah.
It's still dough. It's still dough, isn't it? It's not been cooked right and all that. If you can do it, it's not right. It's not right, bro.
You know, there was no homemade stuff for us. It was just like,
Yeah.
Hashtag free. You know what as well? But we're talking about bread and that. I'm going to make everyone hungry right now. Who has had half a loaf and chips?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Yeah.
Half a loaf and chips. You get that crusty loaf, cut it in half, scoop the middle out, smother it in butter, fry up the chips, chuck it straight in the middle of that bread, and you've got half a loaf of chips. Oh, fuck. If you can get through that, you're a beast. Because that is just dark.
No, okay. I am fibbing a little bit. I had a nobbler, so maybe quarter.
Yeah, quarter.
But I love vinegar in it. I have to have vinegar, man.
Yeah.
Vinegar and salt. It's just it's so good, man.
Salt, vinegar, half a loaf and chips.
But no, I haven't had half a loaf. Yeah, I am fibbing a little bit there.
East London thing. Yeah, Dad used to do it, bro. Dad used to do it.
Yeah, the old man. So I was a kid. No, I wasn't actually. I was older,
3 years older than you.
Yeah.
So he used to give it to me.
He always banged on about it, and he'd scoot the middle out. Yeah.
Couldn't finish it, but fuck, man. If you don't know about half a loaf and chips, just go and get
my one.
Loaf of crusty. So go to Percy Ingles. Fuck Greg, so they don't do it anymore. Cut that in half. Scoop it out in the middle. You fry up your chip. Butter first. Whack your chips in there, salt and vinegar, and you got your half a loaf and chips.
So this is my one. Yeah, this is my one. You got to try this as well. So what I've done is I bought French bread, tiger loaf, French bread, French stick, whatever you want to fucking call it, and you cut a section out, scoop all the middle out, yeah. And this is when we used to do fajitas. This is when I first moved into the house. You know what house I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I would scoop the middle out and put fajita mix in the middle. And then just like mayonnaise in between and cheese. And I would just munch it. So like when you scoop the middle out of a tiger loaf, the bottom doesn't fall out. So like, you know, when you sometimes biting a fajita and you ain't wrapped it properly or whatever.
Yeah.
So you can just eat it and nothing falls out. It's just you eat it and your hands are clean at the end. But I used to live off of that shit. I loved it.
What did you do?
Cooking
it?
Epic meal time.
Yeah, you just scoop the middle out of a fucking French stick, and you can chuck what the fuck you want in there, man. Like just as much sauce, whatever. Melted cheese.
Oh, bro. Do you remember back in the day? Back in the day when I was working in the meat freezers, and we used to get the chicken goujons and scoop the middle out of the French sticks and then just stuff it with salad, and then.
But that's where I got it from. That's where I got it from because you used to do it with a feta mix.
And I do this thing called fancy sauce. If you ever been to my barbecues or any of my meals and shit, I do fancy sauce. That's my little specialty. And if you like my fancy sauce, then you've got good taste.
See, I'm giving away trade secrets here. Diamond Dan's saying you need to sell those. They're worth £5 each. They really are, like, because they don't fall out. They're just like you are biting every single bit, and there's no waste.
me and Tim have been threatening this for a while. We need to do a barbecue. We need to do the Patriots barbecue, man.
Come on, man.
Pick somewhere where we can.
Are you a barbecue man, Tim?
Yes.
Yeah. If I've ever got a garden, if not, I just go in the park.
That's
but
what
yeah,
I mean.
I am.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
We just pick a location, we invite people to it. Because if Antifa turn up, please do, because we'll just kill you with our barbecue.
No, we're giving away stuff too early. I think next summer we need to throw a Brothers Uncaged fucking barbecue somewhere. Rent out a church.
All the guests.
Rent out a church and we're fucking going there.
All the guests, all the viewers, get your asses down there. We're just going to throw a load of meat together. I will spend a fortune on meat. And we'll get the barbecues all lined out. We'll get like 4 going in a row, couple of chefs. And we'll just knock up all this meat, all this barbecue.
No, I've got the chefs lined up already. It's got to be me and Antifa Public Watch.
Oh, yeah. He's on that shit as well. He will do that. We'll just choose a location, middle of England, bosh, end up there. Come get your fucking meat and shit and have a chat with us. That's a sick idea, man. I want that. Tim, you bring your special shit. You can cook. I know you can cook.
Oh, do you want to jump on a barbecue with me?
Yes.
Fucking sick.
Listen, no, Tim can knock up some special shit, man. He's told me about it. He said, I've got to get you around for a meal. So I was like, bro, I'm on that.
The experience I've had around the world, I lived in Thailand 4 years. I learned how to cook Thai food.
Bro, Thai green curry. Do you do Thai green curry?
That's one of Gordon Ramsay's favourites as well, Thai food.
Man, I love Thai green curry. I love Thai green
I remember watching a video of Thai people. I think it was Thai people. It was around that area. I'm pretty sure it was. So I'm going to say it was. Let's just say it was, yeah? Everyone agrees.
Yeah.
So they was saying they was in poverty.
You know what?
We're in poverty, yeah? And they're jumping into the sea and fishing for these king prawns. And it was like, dude, what the fuck? You can just jump into the sea and grab king prawns. Suck
you know what?
You're in poverty.
You know what I'm going to do?
You're in fucking heaven.
What sort of time of year do we need to do this?
Got to be summer.
Summer, really.
Got to be summer.
Got
to be summer. I wouldn't
So
settle
if
for
I
any
just
other
choose
time
a time of the year, a weekend, I don't give a fuck. You can make it or not. I'm just going to choose that weekend and just go bang. That's the weekend we're doing it. This is going to be location. You come in or not, and we just do it. That's it. I'll just take the reins on it. Right, I'm choosing it. Bum 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 bum. You either making it or not. That's it. Bum.
I think this is pretty fair.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a good idea, really.
Do you know what? I think you should base it on as well. Like, listen, you should base it on, and you're probably going to disagree. I know what kind of guy you are, but you need to do tickets, man. Do them if you do them at £2 each, £3 each, and that will pay for everything. It needs to. It needs to pay for itself. You say you don't agree with socialism and communism. Well, then this pay for it. I think that's fair. That's fair, man.
Shit like
Right. If you don't pay for stuff, you don't get stuff. Not unless you do it as you pay for the food as you come. So, say we do a burger as like $1.50, or like.
No, I'm not charging on the door or anything like that. No. Right. I'll tell you what I'll do.
You let the girls organise it. That's what you fucking do.
I will as well. But I'm saying I'm going to take the reins. No, it's not going to be me. It's going to be Bitterman. Bitterman's going to be doing it. You know that. It's not going to be me.
So we can't.
So, Bitterman, I've got a job for you. Do this.
Hey, what do you say about communism, socialism? Yeah, the money runs out at some point, so people are going to turn up, and there's going to be no food because everyone else has got it already. So you need to do a ticket price, and they get a coupon for a burger or some shit.
Tell you what, people, what we'll do, because we'll need to for safety reasons, because in case the fucking smellies turn up, what we'll do is we'll do it as Fonzi said, £2 a ticket, yeah. Come on, everyone can afford £2. Do £2 a ticket, and then once you pay your £2 on the PayPal, we'll set up a PayPal. Then we'll give you the location. Here you go. you're going to get more than £2 worth at the thing. The only thing you'll have to do is pay for your drink. So we'll do it at the pub. I'll ask the pub first. I'll say, listen, we're going to do a barbecue in the garden. Right, we're going to supply the barbecue food. All you fuckers have got to do is make sure you've got enough beer in the place. And that's that, isn't it? You know, you fucking do it, and then everyone can turn up. I'll do it in the middle of the country, so it's fair for everyone. Get there. You've already paid your £2, so your meat's going to be free. So you're going to get fed burgers and meat all day. I'll chuck in for that. Honestly, I will. I'll throw in.
Any money left over gets chucked at charity, and we'll prove it.
Yeah.
I don't think there will be any money left over.
It ain't an earner. It's just so that we can all get together and eat some fucking nice food and have a chat and talk about. I'm up for that.
What's quite good is you could get a campsite, right, and rent. Like, if you get people involved, you can then like rent plots up like a week before or whatever, so you know who's coming. No one's got to drive. There's no accidents. Everything's safe. You can have a chat to the long hours of the morning, whatever. Have a barbecue. Happy days. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's good. Nico Suave is going to cook a cake for the event. Good girl, Nico. Good girl.
Good stuff.
I think that'd be a fucking blinding idea. Honestly, will. Even if you just, we like what Tim said, book a campsite. We just supply a load of fucking meat, and then everyone brings their own drinks if that's what you.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Either one, I'm on it. Sounds good.
Plot up your camp, plot up your tents all over the place. We all sit around a big fire, cooking, and mate, that's fucking sick. It's heaven. It's heaven. I'll get all the TRR lot on it. So you didn't see the cake. Didn't see you there,
on it, man.
That's sick.
As long as no one tries to touch me up again.
Mate, it's it's what happens when you're online doing these shows, brother.
I know, man. It's got to stop.
Yeah, I think.
It's got to stop somewhere.
I laugh. Well, actually, we're gonna. I think I was telling Luke this, but we've got an idea for a show that will be in Polish and English. And it will basically be in Polish subtitles but English speaking, and that will come about in probably next year, basically. And we're going to do some sort of slot every week and just chat about events within Poland and the UK. So I think that'd be quite interesting. Compare both the different aspects of doing things, and non-profit, nothing. It's not for anything. Just for purely for like putting some information out there, factual information on how we can change things compared to Poland and how Poland maybe can change things compared to the UK. So it'd be quite interesting.
Yeah.
But just don't give them Mrs. Piss because she's violent.
Fucking hell.
She's horrendous for it, but like she's a really good person. She's only small and she's lovely and all that, but she has drinks.
Yeah, I get it, bro. Them Polacks are like that, man. They're lovely, but then they don't hear something right, and then you said what? No, what?
Yeah. I'm like, what?
I've been there, bro.
I'm talking about Polish sausages, and I called them like UK sausages, like kicks off, Mate, it's going on.
Yeah, someone's getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, horrendous stuff.
Chips and half a loaf, I fucking love it. Yeah, bam. We'll do half a loaf and chips. Promise you. We'll do half a loaf and chips at the campsite. I'll tell you what. For an extra thing on this journey, right? At the campsite, we will do the half a loaf and chips challenge, right? We'll have 2 entrants. So 2 people will sit there, we'll cut the loaf, bang it off, we'll fill as many chips in that side, as many chips in that side with butter and all that. Whoever eats it the fastest gets a prize of some sort. Yeah, as that the half a loaf and chips challenge.
The prize will be a big, fat, juicy lager.
We'll get some special beverage, yeah, or something. We'll think of a prize, but there'll be the half a loaf and chips challenge. I won't enter it because I'll beat everyone, no doubt about it. I'm the fastest eater.
Yeah, but you'll make sure you don't eat all day. That's what you'll do. And that's what I'll do. That's what any intelligent person would do.
Bro, I'll tell you what, how about we do it, me versus you, for half a loaf and chips challenge, whoever eats it the fastest.
But then we'll have to we've got to make sure you bring a fryer.
Fonz, who will win?
What's that, half a loaf and chips?
Challenge, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm out already. I don't think I could do it. I don't know.
That's what I mean.
I don't think I could. I really don't.
I don't think there's a faster eater than me. There's not a faster eater than me.
Not only that, like, you got to think that I'm going to want a burger. And I'm going to want...
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
I'm not going to destroy my night just to prove that I can eat half a loaf of chips.
But I am that competitive. That's why I'm saying I'm out, because I will beat anyone. If anyone wants to personally challenge me on the day and say, listen, look, I'll out-eat you, bring it on. Honestly, I'm the fastest eater you've ever seen. Promise you that. But on the day, we will do for the people, for the viewers and all that, we'll do a half a loaf and chips challenge, and we'll get that shit going. Because that'd be sick to have two people sitting there, right? You got half a loaf, you got half a loaf.
Your face monkey says, call it a fiver, it ain't the Second World War. No, but look, the thing is with Luke, he's too proud to say, look, this is the price. I think it's fair. I think a fiver's fair. Someone said a tenner a minute ago, and I was like, no, come on, not a tenner. But a fiver to have a good time and a good night, and that's fucking peanuts, man. And it'll pay for their burger and let's say a hot dog. They get a burger and a hot dog.
Yeah,
cool, man. And you call it a fucking fiver.
What, they're going to eat half a loaf of chips and want a burger and a hot dog? Fuck off. I'll tell you what I'll do.
You're the only one fucking eating that. I'm telling you now.
Oh, I'm telling you. For the half a loaf of chips challenge, I'll chuck in 50 quid of my own money. I'm saying, here, there's a bullseye, right? Whoever wins it, they get 50 quid, and we'll continue it every year. You turn up, you put your name down for the half a loaf and chips challenge, and then we just go bosh, pull out the name, right? You two are up. Winner gets 50 quid. And we just do it that way. I think that's a sick idea. Someone gets a bullseye, someone's happy. Bosh. That's fair. I think that's fucking pucker. We get to put it up on my channel. There's the half a loaf and chips challenge. You know what I mean? I get something out of it. People are going to want to watch it, and you lot get fucked. You know what I mean? Couple of quid. I think it's pucker.
What are you saying, Tim?
I was just about to say, I think as well, the pie and mash review should be done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got to be done.
And I think it's a good thing to promote, because pie and mash shops get, unless it's the local people that are going there, they don't really get recognised. So I think it'd be quite a good thing to keep. It's an British tradition.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
British English tradition. It's fantastic. I love liquor. You know what I mean? Liquor. When you get them jelly deals, that liquor, bro, it's the bomb. And go around, review all the shops.
Oh, jelly deals.
Oh yeah, man. Jelly deals. Cheers, man. If you know, you know. It's one of them ones. If you know, you know.
Cockles. Do you like a bit of cockles?
I don't.
Cockles, all right. Yeah.
I don't. The old man loves them. The old man absolutely
loves them with a bit of vinegar on them.
Yeah, vinegar. Has to be vinegar, mate. Otherwise, I can't eat them. But
yeah, not, I mean, you know what they are. It's
sorry, you were missing
weird. But yeah, It's what's this? Have a Glen Saffer Barbie. Who's Glen Saffer? I know that name from somewhere. I don't know why.
It's with Tommy.
Glen Saffer.
Yeah,
I know that name from somewhere. I can't think of it.
Yeah, something to do with Tommy Robinson. Yeah.
All right, I won't say no more because it looks like I'm having a dig, but I'm not. I just know that name. I can't think why.
He's a boxing coach or something.
Oh, is he?
I think so.
I'm not really going to comment on any of them, so if you're sorry.
No worries.
Yeah.
No worries. I'll stop talking about
they can suck out then. They can suck out. I don't know who that is.
I'm just not going to comment. Because it's trying to push me to comment. But I'm
Be
not
careful who you mention, I suppose.
But yeah, what we're talking about, cockles. Now, I like them with a bit of sand in there. So when you get a bit of grittiness, I like it, mate.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No one likes that. No one likes that. No, you don't.
Come on.
That's rank. It's like eating a bag of cement.
It's proper. It's like you just caught one.
I'm not having that.
It gives it a unique taste. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah, no. Viking lad just said real East End liquor is the one, lads. But it's got to be done correctly, though. It has, Viking dude. You have to do it with the jelly deals, the parsley. It has to be Robin's. Robin's liquor is the best. Honestly, is. I promise you that. I've tried all the rest, and it ain't. Nothing's a patch on Robin's. Robin's pie mash and liquor is the one. It really is. I'll come and there's good liquor London over. No. Dual-faced monkey, there ain't. Dual-faced monkey, you don't know. Till you've had Robins and Gaga, you don't know. It's a different class. It really is a different class. And when it comes to seafood, you have to get it by the sea, right, Timbo? It has to be by the sea. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
You have to have that shit by the sea, but
fresh.
You know, do you know what really kills me is the fish and chip shop. And I mean no offence by this, but like you have a fish and chip shop, but it smells like a fucking chicken burger. Like where do we go?
You got to go. There's a really good fish and chip shop down in Southend. You go Southend Central and jump there, and it's round the corner, and it's a real it's like a proper restaurant fish shop.
Yeah.
And you go in there and you have your cod and chips and that. It's fucking beautiful. But that's pretty much all they do. It's fish and chips. There's none of this kebab on the side or any of this fucking fried shit anywhere. It is fish and chips. This is a traditional place. It's nice tiles on the walls. You know, you got a couple of toilets there, and you got like a kids menu, so they can have scampi fries and all that sort of shit. But it sort of sticks to the main. This is what we do. Like it or lump it, And it's the same with a proper fresh fish stall. All you get is fresh fish food. That's it.
All that was like a treat. That's all it was meant for, isn't it? Like chicken and chips and fish and chips, and it's all a treat. Is that what you was talking about? Because I obviously went to the toilet.
Yeah, no. Yeah. You got to have the right. Go on, Tim.
No, sorry. Yeah, I was talking about that because I remember when I was younger, you had you remember the pickled eggs on the counter.
Yeah.
Yep.
The thing, didn't you? And then you had the fish. Obviously, you had a battered sausage. What was the other bloody long sausage?
Oh, what Savoy's and all that. Savoy.
Yeah. You have Savoy and chips, didn't you? You had you could get chicken there, but decent chicken. But now it's like a fucking menu that's like huge with kebabs and all this kind of stuff. And you're like, but that's not fish and chips, mate. Yeah.
It's not the same out of them sort of shops. It's like how can you mix KFC with fish and chips. It's two different ends of the world, and they just sort of make this middle ground where it's mediocre crap, and it's like, no, listen, rock and chips. I want a rock and chips. I don't want it in the same fucking fryer that they've just fried chicken wings in. How can that be the same flavour? No. You've killed it. It's just a salty ball of mushed up meat.
It's the same as like every single time me and the missus we cook a bit of fucking mackerel in our oven. We bleach that shit straight after. It's like if you don't do that, then you're just compromising every other bit of meat you put in there.
Yeah, straight up. It's not the same. It's not at all. And Rebecca Ann said, don't forget the cockles. Straight up, we said the cockles. You got to have cockles with a bit of vinegar, a bit of pepper on there. Like, genuinely, you got to have that shit. And it's, dual face monkey, we are doing the pie mash. We're going to do the pie mash reviews. We're going to go around the country. Well, it won't be the country. It'll just be around the southeast. And do all the pie mash shops and compare them. 1 to 100, you know? And it'd be non-biased, even though I am completely biased for Robins.
Straight.
I'll try and keep it as non-biased as possible, but it's got to be. I can see Robins coming out as the winner, or oh God, it's got to be one or the other. I can't see that Menzies beating them.
Guys, I've got to shoot because I've got to be up early. I'm fucking grafting. So.
Yeah, you know, I'm done as well. So I'm going to call an end to the stream. People, love. And hey, cheers for coming on, Timbo. Top man. You and Lee Garrett coming on. Short notice. Lee Garrett, Timbo, Timothy Scott. It's been a pleasure having you. Honestly, as.
Thank you, mate. You know,
as always, bro. You know.
Is there anything you want to shout out and plug before you go?
No, because I'm banned on most things, so fuck it.
We'll be there one day, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do something one day, but you know. All right, lads. Well, I'm going to shoot, but take care. Thank you. Appreciate it,
Yeah,
thank you.
Same to you, mate. Take care.
All right, bye. Speak soon. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
G-Man said no lefty lunatic half hour. No, not
I ain't
today.
got nothing lined up, actually.
We got caught unawares tonight, so we didn't prepare for that because we thought we was going to be having our guest on, but he couldn't make it tonight. It's tough shit. It is what it is. But don't worry. We will do that next week. Lefty lunatic half hour. Or should we just fucking hang on?
If you can send them over to me quick enough.
Just Google it. Google Antifa.
Google lefty lunatic half hour.
Tell you what, because G-Man brought it up, we're just going to do one double quick. And Rebecca Ann, cheers for tonight, darling. You've been making some good fucking comments tonight. And a dual-faced monkey. What's he saying? Do I get a 3-piece suit and tie for a tenner? Who do you reckon dual-faced monkey is? He's got to be some troll, isn't he? Or is he a good man? I don't know. Can't tell. Red. eBay is shit, just saying. Well, there's a random comment if ever I heard one, but fuck it. What's she saying? There's one down the road from where I work. It's all right. They bring me leftover eels at the end of the night when I'm on a late. Do they? Nico Suave. Give them a shout out. What's the name of the shop?
Yeah, what are you on about? Oh, what? I think I might know what she's talking about. Yeah, I believe I do. But no. Might be shut by then.
You know, Rebecca Ann, I can't resist. Go on, whack up some mad lefty cunts. What we got?
I will try.
Fine saying, you got to get them.
The thing is, Google's so shit now.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, you can't just pull up crap. I can't do it, man. I need some notice or something sent to me.
Oh, I'll do it for you.
Unfortunately.
No, I'll do it for you now. I'll do it for you now.
Yeah, send them to me and then yeah, I'll deal with that.
I'm doing it now. Double quick. Right, here we go.
3 ills.
Find them straight away.
I've let you down, man. I'm sorry. Let you all
Don't
down.
worry. No, I'm getting it. I'm getting the lefties.
See, he's got all these stored. I know he has.
I have. Do you know how many I get? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh fuck! I know who that is as well. UC Berkeley. That's all you got to do is just go to UC Berkeley, and you just get.
You know this.
I know. Yeah, where Fonzi's not really a lefty.
You're the left wing. Know it all. Put you as that. So you can hear it ticking off.
I'm getting them all. Yeah, I'm getting them all. Oh, this cunt.
Oh.
I hate this geezer. All right, there we go. We've got 4. Go for them. We'll do this shit. How do I do this without fucking... How the fuck did that happen? How do I turn my volume down on YouTube without actually having to turn it down on my fucking live stream?
No idea.
Oh, fuck it. I'll do it on my phone.
Huh? Not you.
Yeah?
Save image as. Oh, it was you repeating. I just got to repeat then.
Yeah, no, it's me. Yeah.
Yeah, Tim got the blame for it.
No, Tim's gone. Here we go.
Right, everyone. Let's go there. Why does that happen every time?
Lefty lunatic half hour. Here we go. We've gone into the newsroom now. Because then I'm done. I've run out of beer. Hey.
So, you reading in comments?
Yeah, I'm reading them. Yeah. Leon C. Yeah, bruv. Dual face monkey nose. Leon C. Sunday afternoons at Peterborough Cockle shit. Yeah, bruv, I know that. I know that place. You got that fucking spot right in the middle with all them pubs around and all them cockle sheds, and I know exactly where you're talking about, bruv. Leon C is the one for seafood. You get that tray of seafood, and then you pop up to the old pub there, and you get that beer. Ah, bruv, that's heaven on earth. We go down there on the bikes. We cycle there, jump off at Southend, cycle all the way down, bosh. Go in there, get the cockles, get the seafood, and have a few beers and that on a Sunday, mate. That's the day. Dual face monkey knows.
He's a fucking G. Right, let's go.
Right, club some more seals. Yeah, get them sealskin jackets. Here we go. Look, that intro. Here we go. Ah, look at this fucker. Right. Look at this lesbian here, right on the left. I mean, clearly a lesbian. If she ain't a lesbian, then I'm a fucking monkey's uncle. Because fuck all that not offending people. That's a lesbian. Look, I lay my life. I'm not wrong. I'll bet my house on it. You're a lesbian. Lay my life, right?
Hang on. You can see the badge. Look.
What badge?
It's got a H, but it's like rainbow.
Guarantee it.
Bottom left, yeah.
But I mean, I knew it anyway, regardless of the badge. But this fucker got caught with a weapon and got arrested, got put in prison. And look at how close she was to the potential president of the United States. And that fucker got caught with a weapon at a march. You know what I mean? These fucking people are mentally unstable. They turn up there with weapons to hurt people, to actually do physical damage to people, cut patriots, and people that just disagree with them. And this fucker was that close to the potential president of the United States. Now, what sort of motherfucker is that? What's that? Look at this, look. He said, lesbians are great, but only if they are prepared to share. I won't want to share with that. I won't want to stir that thing's porridge. Seriously.
Yeah.
I'm a real bruv. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not stirring porridge with that.
He's fucking mongrel.
Ugly as fuck. No, she's brutally ugly. The only weapon is feminism. That's enough.
Fearless survivor.
Lesbian or Russian gymnast. Boo-boo. Boo-boo.
How comes they use that Bloods and Crips fucking thing? Bandana. Antifa.
Oh, here we go. Look at that thing. Yeah, look at it. Look, what's that say? Fearless survivor. Survivor of what? Honestly. Of Western chauvinism. Yeah. That fucking worked, did it? The thing is, with these Antifa guns, like, genuinely, their women have got more bollocks than their men. And that might be not just metaphorical, but mostly metaphorical. But when you go to these marches and shit, which, you know, I've been there, done it, and got in their faces, even not in marches, just in general things where Antifa have turned up to attack us and whatnot. And their women are far more fierce than their men. Now, I don't know if that's because they're completely mental or because they're fucking, like, they know they're not going to get hit. Like, they know that we're kind of men and we're not just going to be punching up women and doing shit like that. Or, yeah, that's about it. I mean, them two reasons is enough, really, isn't it? I mean, but look at her. Look at the state of them. Look at the two geezers next to her. These fucking nerds. Like, clearly ain't never had a fight. Like, clearly. Look at them. Do they look like what us lot
I want to know why his bald hat is so dirty. Look at the dirt on that. On the tip. Like, why is it that dirty? I don't get it. Yeah, they are nerds.
Here's the cunt.
Antifa.
He probably got it off his big cousin. His big cousin did some fucking hand-me-downs.
Yeah. Go for
You
the
know what I
next
mean?
one.
Surviving the
Oh yeah. I know where you're going with this. I think.
Ah, dear, look at
What?
Look at it. Look at her fringe. Right, I know who she is. Right, she's a famous lefty. And she is one of the worst. I mean, if it was okay morally to punch a woman, this would be the first woman to be punched. Out of all of the 4 billion women across the planet, so what is it, 8 billion people? I don't know what the fuck it is. There might be just 4. Out of them all, this would be the woman you would punch, guaranteed. Yeah. She is so annoying, so frustrating. I've seen videos
take that
of
out
her.
Your hand. You look like you're just gonna fucking.
Yeah, no, like, I mean that. I would fucking. Ugh. Right? Her name, I think it's Yvette or something like that. Yvette. Cavette or some fucking stupid name. But basically, there's a couple of videos of her online. There's one of her, this patriot is holding up her thingies at a demonstration, a pro-Trump demonstration, and she's screaming in his face, like with this really fucking annoying voice, like, and you can see he's shouting at the coppers, look, can you get her away from me? Can you get her away from me? She's doing this, that, and the other. And then someone grabs a sign out of his hand, and then this shit's happening, and she's punching him, like all on the sly. Like she's got her arms here, she's just punching. And then she went on Tucker Carlson. You know who Tucker Carlson is. And he wrecked her life. And then she got caught in a car, and she was filming this policeman. And the policeman saying to her and her friends, can you step out of the car? Like, you need to step out of the car. I'm going to, book you for speeding and all this. And she was trying to say that she was a free citizen. So she's allowed to do this. She's allowed to identify as a free citizen, a free inhabitant. That's it. A free inhabitant. She lives off the land. And he's like, that's not legally, but that doesn't work. That's not going to wash with me. She's going, yeah, I'm a free inhabitant. You can't arrest me, you can't do this, that, and the other. I don't have to obey the speed laws. I identify as a free inhabitant. And you're like, and he's just like, you're gonna have to step out. And then he grabs her up. He's like, look, I've given you enough warnings now. You step out or I'll break the window and get you out. And then she was like, I will step out, but I'm not agreeing to you searching me. And he's all like, I don't care about that. So he grabs hold of her arm, pushes her up against the car, and then she is screaming shit like rape and all this bullshit. And then he just gets hold of her arm, tweaks it a little bit, and then she changes her tune. She's like, she's screaming. Ah, that's hurting. You're hurting me. He went, are you going to stop? She went, yes, I'll stop. And she's like, you fucking Nazi, you're not allowed to do this to me and all this. And he's going, cranks up her arm again. You're hurting me. He goes, it's pain compliance. It's not meant to feel nice. You're like, yes, deal with this bitch. And if you hear it, it'll annoy you with how fucking much she's screaming and talking shit. But it's also satisfying to watch, to hear her, like, because that's what he does. He starts going down her bag. He knows she's got weed and drugs. He knows. So he starts going down her bag. She's like, you can't fucking do that. Don't touch my bag. You fucking pig. You this, that, and the other. He's like, yeah, of course, whatever. I am allowed to do this. He knows what he's doing by the book, because she's trying to say she's a free inhabitant.
Free inhabitant, fucking hell.
Go and be a free inhabitant somewhere else then. See how long you last, cunt. You're talking out your ass. It doesn't work like that. The world doesn't work like that. If you were a free inhabitant, you would be the first one killed. Like, if the whole world was just free inhabitants, you wouldn't even have been here. You wouldn't have survived 2 minutes. You only act like that because you're in Western civilization. If she was back wherever the fuck her parents are from, or grandparents, whatever she is, she's obviously of Asian origin, she'd have been killed.
She'll be forced to wear a fucking burqa every day of her life.
Yeah. No question about it. Would not have got away with this behaviour. No fucking question. And yeah, Dora the Explorer grew up from Boo Boo. That killed it. Oh shit, looks like Diane Abbott after a good workout, Sean said. Yeah, it does as well. Like, honestly, you can look her up. I think her name's Yvette Falaka. That's her name, Yvette Falaka. If you look up Yvette Falaka, you'll see her on Tucker Carlson and all that. You'll know what I'm talking about. She is fucking annoying. She's a proper little lefty feminist cunt. And this geezer here, he is the worst of the worst. You can see him having an interview with one of the Proud Boys, and he is on so many Proud Boys videos. This horrible little cunt. He is one of the Antifa leaders from America. And I don't know his name. I'm not entirely sure what the fuck it is, but he is one annoying little Larry cunt that hides behind others. He organises all the little Antifa dudes, and he's a total fucking coward. He gives it the big un when he's with about 12 dudes on one dude. Then he starts giving it all this big un. And he was on some American news channel where they got a Proud Boy and they got this little cunt, and he's sitting there in his glasses and his little hat, like giving it the big un and not talking to this one. And he's one little fucking horrible little cunt. I hate him with a passion, and I mean that. Horrible little bastard. Needs a good dig. He has been a bully little cunt all his life. You can tell that he bullies the little Antifa dudes as well that follow him like mugs. You can tell. He is one fucking waste of space. Look at his face. Doesn't he annoy you? Just his face. Look at him.
I don't know what to fucking say.
Lefty lunatic half hour. So say what the fuck you want about the little cunt.
I don't know him. I don't know these people. Probably should, but lefty lunatic half hour ain't my thing. Really. I don't know about these people.
Oh, trust me, this guy. I'll find his name. Antifa. Here we go. I think he's a leader of like Portland or something.
What's the copper got to do with it?
Oh, there he is. Here he is. He's fraternising with Keith Ellison. Luis Enrique Marquez, that's his name. And he's one little cunt. He sort of leads them into doing things for him. Here we go. Antifa scumbag Luis Marquez. There he is spitting at someone. And there he is, Rose City. That's where it was. That's where he was really giving it to the Proud Boy, Tiny. Do you know Tiny? He's some massive Samoan dude that just knocks people the fuck out. He's a Proud Boy. And this little Luis Marquez was giving it to him. And that's a lot of fun. One of them ones you just love to hate. Trust me. Look him up, Luis Marquez, and give him some abuse, please. Because I can't stand him. Honestly, just worst of the worst, by far. But we're going to call it a day now, people. Honestly, love chatting to you tonight. And all the people in the comments, like Rebecca Ann, Sean Blackman. Education is a privilege, not a right. Top man. Jill Monkey, Red. All he is. Timothy Scott tonight.
Yeah, banging.
Lee Garrett. Honestly, thank you, boys, for coming on like that. You don't need to, and you did anyway, because I love you. I always love you. Nico Suave. And give my love to Chris, please, darling. Hope he's feeling better soon. Mike R1. Hello, Luke. Didn't see you there. Cheers, Mark R1. Top man. G-man, top man. All yous, honestly, love yous. And we might see yous on the weekend. Maybe we'll do one Saturday. Let us know if you want us to do one Saturday. Send us a message and let us know that you're going to tune in or whatever, and maybe we'll do one. Yeah? We'll just find a guest to get the fuck on here. Viking dude, top man. Love yous. I love yous all. He's always doing me proud. Always coming on here. Ta-ta, darlings.
In a bit. Thank you. And make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff.
Don't hit the like button.
Hit the lovely bell end to...
Don't hit any notification settings. Don't hit them. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. There's no point tuning into us. We're terrible. Gate Maiden, Sealand, all observe. What? Gate Maiden, Sealand, the all observe. I've tried. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, we'll try it. If we get on this Saturday, sweet.
Much love. And
big love. Big love.
All that gorgeous fucking stuff.
Ta, darling.